Kí wá ní àjọ ń ṣe ni.
Kí wá ní ẹ̀ ń tà nínú ọjà?
Èmi ń ta ẹja, ìtakùté, táítọ́ọ̀sì, ọ̀wẹ̀rẹ̀, panla, ọ̀dẹ̀ ń tepo, mò ń tòró, mò ń ta ọ́sẹ̀ spice, mò ń ta dúrọ́mù, ògidì rẹ̀ ni mò ń tà. Àti láàárọ̀ mo ti ń gbé pomi wá, ògidì ni mò ń tà. So.
Dúrọ́mù yín sìn fún epo àbí òróró èlò ni?
Tá bá fẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀sìn ó ń lọ sókè ó ń lọ sílẹ̀, a lè tí ì sọ pé nǹkan báyìí. Nísìnyí owó tí ń wálẹ̀ díẹ̀ díẹ̀ sí owó tí ń wálẹ̀ díẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé ọjà tó bá jẹ́ ọjà tó ń gbé wá látòkè a máa lọ sókè a máa lọ sílẹ̀. Ìlàrú náà lọ tí ń bèmí náà gbé epo wá torí mi kì í rí epo yíbò, ògidì ni mò ń tà. So epo ní àsìkò ìlàmù gbogbo àsìkò yìí a mọ̀ pé epo máa ń wọ́n torí ọyẹ́ ti máa dé. So ó ń lọ sókè ó ń lọ lẹ́nu.
Báwo ni o ṣe lè dá epo gidi yàtọ̀ sí èyí tí ò ń ṣe gidi?
Tí n bá fẹ́ mọ epo gidi, tí n bá fẹ́ mọ epo gidi, epo á fi sẹ́nu, òní rálẹ̀ nù. Tó má dẹ̀ fi sebẹ̀, ògiri ẹ̀ máa yọ gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́rẹ́ ni, ọbẹ̀ yẹn máa yọ ni, ọbẹ̀ yẹn máa yọ. Ẹ fi epo 200 sí i báyìí, ó máa yọ ó máa ṣe lólólóló. Ṣùgbọ́n epo tí ò dáa tẹ́ bá ti ṣí wò báyìí, òórùn ẹ̀ máa pò yín. Ìdí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe connect lọ sí Ìlàrú Sẹ́mẹ̀ kó máa bá mi gbé wá ní ọjà ọjọ́ márùn-ún.
Ọjà márùn-ún lẹ ti máa ń gbé láti Sẹ́mẹ̀. Báwo lẹ ṣe wá ń ṣe transport láti odidi bẹ́ẹ̀ débí báyìí?
Ọlọ́run ṣàánú mi, èèyàn mi bí ẹni bí èèyàn ló connect mi mọ́ ọkùnrin nìkan, Abdulaziz, ó ń wa mọ́tò mi. So òun ló máa ń supply epo fún mi. Ó máa ń supply epo fún mi. So sísá mi kan ló ń bá mi ránṣọ léjìgbò, òun ló máa ń lọ ọjà Ìlàrú rẹ̀. Òun ló wá connect mi mọ́ gbà. Ọkùnrin yìí ó máa ń gbé epo káàkiri dé Èkó, dé Ìjọra, dé Mùṣín. Epo gidi ló máa ń tà. Wọ́n á ní bọ̀dà ẹ̀ka sùn ní ẹ̀jọ̀ báwo mo ṣe máa rí epo gidi tà torí epo ń rùn mí tà. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n máa ní epo kan ò da ìkan dà. Ó wá lókè tá bá tẹ̀sí epo nù. Ọjọ́ yẹn náà lọ́hùn ó dẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún mi ní kẹ́ẹ̀gì 5 láì fún ní kọ́bọ̀ pé kí n lọ tà. Bó bá ṣe wá rí kí n kówó fún un ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ rà tí mo rí pọ́ùn yẹn sọ táwọn èèyàn ń wá olóúnjẹ ń wá bá mi láti gbà yẹn ni máa ti máa ń gbé pé wá fún mi ọjà ọjọ́ karùn-ún ní ìsìn ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ ló máa bọ́ sí àwa dé níjọ́ sátọ̀dé ìgbà mi ò ń dé ń dajì ìgbà mi ò ń dé láago 3 ọ̀rẹ́ tó bá dẹ̀ dé ilé mi wà ní òpópónà mọ́ṣáláṣí street ní Àgẹ̀dẹ̀gbùdù tó bá ti dé ọjà ìlú yìí jẹ́ ìlú tó dáa ìlú abínibí mi ni ìlú bàbá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ni so bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jáde lóru kò sábúrú sí nǹkan kan tó máa pàdé yín tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wọnú ọjà a ní ọlọ́dẹ lọ́jà so tá bá ti pè mí pé à ń bọ̀ wá já ọjà lọ́dẹ máa dúró tì wá a dẹ̀ já ọjà síbẹ̀ a dẹ̀ ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù wa a lè fẹ́ gbé wa lélẹ̀ a dẹ̀ jọ ọjà mi fún mi a pé pérépéré tí n bá wọ̀n sórí ike ó máa pé so láti gbà yẹn mo ti ń bá ara ọjà mo ti ń bá ara jà.
ọjà epo ń sìn òróró 5 litre ń sìn èlò lòróró 5 litre.
11,000 àwọn míì ta 12 ìrìn àjẹpájúdé kò dáa fọmọlúwàbí ọlọ́run ló ń èèyàn ló ń pín iṣẹ́ ọlọ́run ló ń pàlù bàríkà 11,000 èmi ń ta o lóòótọ́ ló ń lọ sókè ń lọlẹ̀ àti ta 12,500 àti ta 12,000 àti ta 11,800 ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí 11,000 ni ìṣèpá náà máa retí wa obìnrin tí à ń retí wa epo náà lè ní à ń ta 11,000 à ń ta 11,500 bàbá ṣe rí aláṣìíra bá ṣe ń ta mọ́ àwọn yìí nítorí pé ẹ lè fi epo tí ò dáa àwọn míì tẹ epo 12,000 12,500 ṣùgbọ́n lèmi ò mọ̀ kankan síkùn lórí mi tó bá ti rà nísìn epo mi pọ̀ jù báyìí lọ lánàá wọn wá kó tán ni ọjà mi ìsìnjọ́ Friday ló máa bọ́ sí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ kán tún bá mi gbé mi wà ní àwọn ọbẹ̀ epo tí mo ní lélẹ̀ àtẹyọ kan tó wà nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi ní ọ̀kan yẹn so ǹjẹ́ bí mo ṣe jẹ́ nù.
so bí yellow keg yìí ń ṣe máa ń ta bí yellow keg yẹn.
ó ń ta.
èlò lẹ̀ ń ta yellow keg.
bá fẹ́ ta epo yellow keg yẹn tí n bá fẹ́ jẹrẹ àjẹpàdé ẹ bá dé lálẹ́ kọ́ mílíọ̀n náà 65 ló ń ta tí wọ́n bá ti gbé fáwọn ní 63 èmi lè ta 66 63 ló máa gbé fún èmi èmi lè ta 63 66 65 wọ́n wáyé kó fẹ́ kó mẹ́ta mẹ́rin márùn 2,000 náà márùn 10,000 so wọ́n bá fẹ́ rà ní ta mọ́ra wọn.
òróró wa ń kọ́.
wọ́n bá fẹ́ ra òróró yellow keg ní ta mọ́ra wọn ní ta 65 ní ta 66 ní ta 64 nítorí pé ó ń lọ sókè ó ń lọlẹ̀ tàbá débẹ̀ nígbà àánú tí wọ́n à ń láti mówó sí i tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ta bọ́tù wáyé náà bọ́tù yìí á ta 19,000 àṣẹ ń ta ní kéèsì dẹ̀ ní ra ní òkè ńlá fọ́ọ̀sì.
mo rí pé kò ṣòro rà pé ojú ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ dáadáa.
so kéèsì ni mò ń rà ní tirẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìyá mi kan ìyá rúùtù yá dáadáa kan ìyá rúùtù ní tirẹ̀ mò ń rà lọ́dọ̀ sísítà mi kan náà ní celespes sísítà Rónkẹ́ ní celespes ní Kájọlá market mò ń rà lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gbọ́n so mo rí pé ibi tó dáa ni so mi ò rojú ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ń rà lọ́wọ́ wọn mi ò ń yà káàkiri lọ ra ọjà mi tí ò bá ti sí nìyẹn lọ́dọ̀ bá lọ jà àgbà máa wá àlọ́ ra ọjà ni mo bá tẹ́ owó mi bá ká sókè máa rẹ̀ já mara pété mara gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn. epo 2,000 ní bọ́tù ẹ̀.
kí ni wàá ní ìyàtọ̀ ẹ́fà yìí sí ilé.
ṣe rí ẹ́fà ẹ bá wọn méjì ẹ̀ kò lè kún a tún méjì báwọn méjì sí ó máa kú díẹ̀ kó tó bí sáìsì bí oní 300 200 kó tó kún pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mi tó wá fẹ́ ra eléyìí méjì ó pèfà kó ra ẹ́fà yẹn èèyàn tó ẹ́fà yẹn pè ẹ́fà yẹn náà mo ń ta 3,900 4,000 mi ò kí ń parọ́ ọjà ti tèmi ṣe tí mo ń ta ni mo sọ fún yín àtàmọ́lọ́jà gbogbo alájọ wa Nàìjíríà mọ bí ìlú ṣe rí àjọ tà mọ́ra wọn n bá ti gbé ìṣòro lé n bá ti dé n bá ti rọ́ àgbé ìṣòro lé àti calculation tó bá ti lé wọn bá owó tí máa fi jẹun pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ mi lọ́ọ́ fa àlùbáríkà sí.
báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń ṣe calculation tí ẹ fi wá máa mọ̀ pé iye báyìí ló yẹ kí n ṣe tajà.
Nígbà mo lọ rà lánàá abdul lágbára mi ká lánàá mo rà lánàá mo dẹ̀ ti gbé báàfù mo dẹ̀ ti dà á sí mo ti kókè mo ti rọ nígbà mo rọ kí n tó rọ kalẹ̀ mo ti kà mo ti mú fóònù mi ń tẹ̀ ká mo kàwé mẹ́wàá tó máa gbé ìṣòro rẹ̀ pé ṣé ń bá tà báyìí ṣé ó máa gbọ́nlẹ̀ ó máa tún ṣe báyìí ṣé ó máa tún ṣe tó wọn bá èrè àpájúdé ní ọjà Ọlọ́run fún àlùbáríkà sí máa tó ṣe pé òun nìkan ni mò ń tà so mò ń tà ẹni bá dé wá ní pé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ta fún mi 19 mo wà ní ọ̀dẹ̀ débi tó rà ní 2000 déédéé ni so bá ṣe ń bí mi ṣe máa fi kápú ó ti ẹja tí mo rà láàárọ̀ yìí náà ìlàjì pálí ni mo pín mo ra kóté ìlàjì pálí níwọ̀nba kóté ra mi ń ra pálípálí mo ra bọ̀kọ̀ ra ìlàjì pálí ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n rà mo dẹ̀ ti tà tán so mo ti calculation nígbà mo tà tán tí mo ti tẹ̀lé 3000 ọmọ mi tí wọ́n máa jẹun òun náà máa jẹun máa gbọ́ tẹbí máa gbọ́ ta máa gbọ́ tẹbí máa gbọ́ ti family ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa gbọ́ tọ̀rẹ́ so nígbà àti òun yẹn ṣe kóhun nìkan ni mò ń tà so bí mo ṣe máa ń ṣe ọjà mi ní ibi ìtajà kí n má fi calculator ṣí ọjà o ìrọ̀wọ̀n ìyá mi tó fọjà yìí náà lẹ̀ fún ìyá mi náà ṣì wà ìyá mi náà ló fi ìsọ̀ yìí lẹ̀ fún mi ìyá mi ló ń tajà lọ́jà ìtẹ́lẹ̀ kí mi kó tó wọn lọ pé kí n máa bọ̀ kóun fẹ́ padà sílé ó wà láyọ̀bọ̀ ń bẹ̀ ayọ̀bọ̀ ló ń gbé ní láfíà wà tèmi so òun ló fi ìsọ̀ yìí lẹ̀ fún mi ó lè wà nílé ẹ̀kú ń tajà òsì ó sì ń tòrò ó ń ta ráìsì ń ta gbogbo nínú ilé tó pọ̀ Ọlọ́run bá mi túbọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ èyí ìyá mi àti ìyá mi Ọlọ́run tó bá mi torí àdúrà àwọn ló gbà lórí mi.
Kí ni ohun má ní gbàgbé tẹ́lẹ̀ gbàgbé tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nínú ọjà?
Pé
kí ni ohun má ní gbàgbé tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nínú ọjà bí nínú òwò ṣíṣe?
Má ní gbàgbé púpọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ṣé mo pé ọjà ni ẹlòmíì á rí ẹ báyìí á wù ẹ́ bí tí ẹ̀gbá wa ta dé lórí ọ̀pọ̀ sùúrù la máa ṣe àwa àwòrì máa ń pe èdè kan ní òpónú sùúrù ni wọ́n máa ṣe ẹlòmíì lóòótọ́ àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kó mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé tán bá ń pín ní 30 years ago ó lè pọn mi ṣùgbọ́n irun lóye àkọọ́lẹ̀ ìdálẹ̀ ti dúró mo ṣe pé wọ́n ní mo gbówó fún Àlàní Kàbírù Adélájà omi ò gbówó fún un mi ò dẹ̀ fún láṣọ orí mi ìpínlẹ̀ ti fún un ṣùgbọ́n wò pé ọmọ ìdíjì náà fi ń pè ọmọ kò lè ṣèmi nìkan ni mo jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú yìí tí mo wà ní ọjà yìí wọ́n kádàrá ti dúró màánù ó dé wá wò pa gbogbo participate tí mi ò bá ṣe ṣe lálẹ́ àkókò mo bá pè bí bó ṣe máa ń ṣe bóyá kán tó pè wọ́n ti débẹ̀ ìyẹn jẹ́ nọ́mbà 1 tó máa wò ilé ẹbí tí mo lè tún wá jáde ilé ẹbí Jagun Àlùkò ní ìlú Ìsọlọ̀ àwọn ẹbí tó dáa ni.
Isolo's market stand as testimonies of community strength. Here, traders grow businesses, families rise from nothing, leaders protect their people, and history continues, not in books, not in museum, but in the daily rhythm of buying and selling. In Isolo, the marketplace is not just where commerce happens, it is where lessons are learned, where cultures blend, where hope is traded, and where the heartbeat of Lagos never slows. This is in the marketplace, and I am Elizabeth Abefe, bringing you news upon news of different markets. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, follow us on all our social media handle at ConsumerHallaTV.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Product Review on ConsumerHallaTV, and this is where we inform potential buyers about merit drawbacks, including all features of product. I am Ire Ayomikuleke. Before we move into the business of the day, it's very mandatory and important to let you know that all review on this program is not of critic, but based on transparent functionality about different products in their various contexts. Today on the show will be reviewing a product which has to do with cosmetics product. Cosmetic products are substances used to enhance or alter the appearance of the body, covering a wide range of items from makeup like lipstick and foundation to hair care products like shampoo and dyes and skincare items such as lotions and cleansers. Can say they're designed to cleanse, protect, moisturize, color, and beautify the body, face, hair, and nails. Meanwhile, when talking about cosmetic product, we have makeup, which consists of foundation, face powder, blush, mascara, eyeshadow, eye pencil, lipstick. Then we have the skincare that consists of soap, cleanser, makeup, removers, creams, mask, and all of that. And we have some product for dark cycles and skin lightening product. I'm talking about moisturizing as well. This has to do with protection, and there are some other items used to moisturize the body. However, counterfeit cosmetics are a significant issue in Nigeria involving the imitation of a genuine product for financial gain and posing serious health risks like skin rashes or cancer due to some substandard ingredient. The Nigerian government, through agencies like the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, is actively working to combat this problem through enforcement actions with the counterfeit and fake drugs and unwholesome processed foods, prohibiting their sale and distribution. And to help us in reviewing today's product proper, we have Adeshewa Olatunji, a well-experienced and also an expert when talking about cosmetic product in Nigeria, the CEO of Cosmetics Crown Glow Care. She joined us virtually all the way from Ibadan. Good afternoon, Mrs. Adeshewa. Thank you so much for joining us on the conversation.
You're welcome.
Ṣàlàáfíà ni gbogbo nǹkan
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
gbogbo Ìbàdàn náà
Ẹ̀yin
dé
náà
nǹkan.
ńkọ́? We
All
are all
right, we
good.
thank God. Now, all right, it's nice having you on the conversation. I just needed to, greet you in our own native dialect. So to welcome you to the program. Let's start the conversation properly. Let's begin the ordeal of the day, the business of the day. We all know cosmetic products are used to change the appearance of the body. Let's have it from you. What are the differences between natural, organic, or clinical skincare products? And can you give us examples of
All
cosmetic
right,
products?
thank you. All right, thank you very much. The differences between natural, organic, or clinical skincare products. The word natural, here that you know it means nature. So they are made from mostly in plants, in herbs, fruits. They are free from chemicals and they are very gentle on the skin. They go through minimal process. And the examples of natural skin have Beata that we all know as Ori, the common natural products. We have coconut oil, aloe vera, we have honey, we have turmeric, just to mention a few. And when we talk of organic skincare products, we can also say organic skincare products are natural products, but the ingredients are grown without synthetic fertilizers. They have higher purity standard and they are more eco-friendly. They can be more expensive, yeah, due to certified farming. Examples are we have organic rose water, we have jojoba oil, we have argan oil, just to mention a few. Then when we talk of clinical skincare products, when you hear the word clinical, you will know that it must have been tested in in a clinical way. They are formulated using scientific research and they can contain active ingredients that have been clinically tested. They are stronger and faster, and they are often made or recommended by dermatologists. Ingredients like hydroquinone, I think you've heard that before. We have retinol, we have MNC, and so on. Thank you.
After making those analyses from you, what is the skincare mistake Nigerians make, and what is the difference between moisturizing and exfoliating? And can you tell us at what time this skincare treatment comes in?
Okay, thank you very much. The skincare mistakes Nigerians make, we have a lot of them. But to start with, firstly, people like, I mean by that, they like to mix organic creams with tubes. Tubes like Fimbate, Skenil, Better Sol and Move It. We have a lot of tubes that are very ash. Why? Because the ingredient that has been made or that has been used to form these things, they are very ash. They are ash chemicals. So you can't just apply tubes on your face like that or your body. Do you get? They want people want people want to lighten their skin quickly. They want to get results on that. They want to get instant results, but they fail to understand that there are consequences for all these things. There are reactions for all these things. When they use ash products, it causes stretch marks. It causes dark knuckles. That's why you will see some people. You see some people on the road. You see people. Some people will have lighter face, dark body. We call them Coke and Fanta. Do you get? So those are the things that those are the mistakes. One of the mistakes that they make, and also they fail to use sunscreen. Many people assume that sunscreen is for fair people, and it is not. Without it, sunburn can get worse. Then also they overuse organic mixtures. A lot of organic vendors, they mix acids because you are not there when they are mixing those products, but they won't tell you. They mix acids, they mix steroids without proper formulation. So people end up with damaged skin. They end up with they end up with dark patches and skin. And also people like to copy from people instead of choosing the products that suit their own skin, because it's not all product that will suit your skin, because we have different kind of skin. So you can't say because Mrs. A is using this particular product, or of course it will be good on my skin. To know, it's not possible. You wouldn't know the kind of skincare, the skin type you have, and what Mrs. A have. So you have to know what suits your skin before you start copying someone else. What works for someone with dry skin won't work for oily skin. So many people buy products because they are trending, not because they are suitable. And also, one of the mistakes they make, they sleep with makeup on. Some people, when they go to parties, when they come back, instead of them to remove the makeup they wore since morning, no, they will leave it like that. They will sleep over like that. Those kind of things, they will cause sunburn or skin reaction. And also they ignore ingredients. That is, many people only look at the organic whitening because everybody wants to be fair in complexion now. I want to be fair, I want to be like Oyibo. They don't look at what ingredients they use in mixing those cream. They don't know if the chemicals are strong or not. They just want to, what they want to see is whitening glowing skin cream or lightening glowing cream. They don't want to check for strong chemicals like mercury. They don't want to check strong chemicals like steroids, like hydroquinone. These are ash chemicals which they fail to understand. And also there is what we call do it yourself. Do it yourself skincare is also a mistake,
What
because
is do it yourself?
yes, that's what I want to explain now. Do it yourself skincare is also a mistake some people make. They use lemon directly on, they will prescribe the product themselves, not that they seek a dermatologist or a skincare. They will take lemon directly and they will rub it on their faces. They will use lemon. Why? Lemon is acidic in nature, it can cause sunburn. Many people fail to understand that when you use lemon on your face, it's very very ash. It is acidic and it causes sunburn. And also they change product quickly simply because they didn't get result on time, because many people want instant result, and skincare does not work like that. It takes time. Even if a particular product is not working on your skin, at least you should wait for like 6 to 8 weeks before you can say, okay, let me change to another product. But people wants to get instant results, and as a result of that, you start seeing rashes on their faces, on their skin. You see irritation, you see sunburn, you see dark knuckles, and all and so on. Then above all, they don't address internal factors. What do I mean by that? Many people have poor diets. The fact that you use cream on your skin does not mean that you should eat well, not feed well. You cannot rule out. Have a good diet,
Okay.
feed well. Are you listening?
Please go on. Yeah, go on.
So the internal factor I'm talking about, you have a good diet. Whatever you eat, if you eat well, definitely your skin will glow. If you don't feed well, my brother, you cannot see a glowing skin. Yes, the fact that you use a good product, if you don't feed well, if you don't drink good water, if you stress yourself too much, the product you are using will not work well on your skin. In fact, you can even rule out skincare products. You can just make sure you eat well. Let your diet be good. Let what you take, what you put inside of you, let it be healthy. So then you will get results. Many people fail to
Interesting.
understand that. They don't focus on that. They only focus on health lifestyle care.
That's interesting. You've mentioned so many areas, Mrs. Adeshewa. But while making your analysis the other time, you make mention of skin type. But now let's quickly talk about skin type. How how many types of skin type do we have, and how can individuals, I mean the consumers, identify their skin types?
Okay, thank you very much. We have different kinds of skin type. One, we have the oily skin, we have dry skin. Do you get? For oily skin, they need moisturizer because when you have an oily skin, it makes your skin smooth. It makes you stay healthy. Then if you are the type that has dry skin, you need a moisturizer to stay hydrated. It is very, very important because at times when a dry skin consumer, if the person did not use moisturizer, you just notice that there are some pores that will be coming out of the person's skin due to lack of hydration because water is not able to enter that particular skin due to lack of moisturizing cream. And we have different moisturizing cream. Nivea product is one of the best. I'm not trying to advocate for them or I'm not trying to advertise for them, but I know Nivea is one of the best moisturizing cream. You can use Nivea products. You can use shea butter, like I said. Uri is a natural product. You can use it as a moisturizer with your skin. So whatever you use on your skin, whatever moisturizer you use on your skin, definitely is going to work well, and you will come out fine. You will glow. You will glow the best way you're supposed to glow. And also for oily skin, for the fact that you have an oily skin does not mean that you don't need a moisturizer. You cannot rule out moisturizer in everything you do. Make sure you have a moisturizing cream and apply on you.
All right, interesting. Now let's be realistic, Madam Adeshewa, because we hear a whole lot of speculations about people that are in your industry, most especially the cosmetic products. We hear these people just sell all these things; they don't use it on their skin. So now, let me put this question to you: do you test cosmetics on your skin before buying, or you bank on reviews? And what is your biggest skin trouble experience you've ever had with any consumer, whether with dryness, hyper pigmentation, and all of that?
All right, thank you. Talking about testing cosmetics on my skin before buying or any other thing. Firstly, research. Yes, whatever you want to do, you make research, and first you get people's review. Review gives you other people's experience. It makes you learn about reactions. It makes you learn about irritation. You get to check if the product is suitable for your skin type or not. Especially today that we have so many counterfeit products. Yes, we have many counterfeit products everywhere. So when you research online on a particular product, you get review. Out of 100%, at least if you can get 90% of good reviews, then I believe it will suit your skin. Acne is one of the most emotional skincare issues because it affects confidence and self-esteem. So you would not buy a product that will give acne, a product that will give you. So when you see people's review, people's review will convince you. That it means you've made research already, get. So it's from people's review that you get to know that this particular product is suited for yourself. And also, people products too fast, like I said last time. I had experience with one of the consumers that had acne and dryness of the skin. Like I said the other time, they change too fast because they want to get instant result. Someone sees a small breakout, a little breakout, or a little acne. Thing she did was to switch her skincare products. The next thing she stopped it. The next thing she started trying new things. It does not work like that. Even if you get a particular product and you've not seen changes, that does not mean you should switch to another product. No, like I said, at least you should be able to wait for 6 to 8 weeks before you can decide if you should continue. And the most shocking transformation I've seen also, one client that I had then that I said she's severe acne, she was using different products, she was using different things, she was different treatments and all that. Well, fortunately for her, she got the results. She got good skincare products. Like I said, good skincare products can be quite expensive, but if you can take a pain to get a good one, definitely you will get results.
All right, interesting. Now, your last lines talking about skincare is expensive. There is a question, there is a conversation that we would ponder on when it's about time for the expensiveness and the price.
Okay.
But while having
Okay.
your analysis the other time, you make mention of a lot of counterfeit products. And now this leads us to somewhere. We can see that of recent, it's now in norms that NAFDAC are banning counterfeit cosmetic products. And with the look of things, do you think this will end soon? And why do you think there are so much of cosmetic counterfeit product in the society?
Please come again. I didn't hear that. Sorry, please.
All right. Okay, no problem. With the look of things, we can see that there are a lot of numerous counterfeit cosmetic products, and we can see that NAFDAC in all the news,
Okay.
they are always banning. What happened in Ibadan recent? There are statistics that are always, high and all of that. With the look of things, you being in that industry, you being a cosmetic product guru, do you think counterfeit product can end anytime soon? And what are the reasons of cosmetic counterfeit products very much in the society?
Okay. Thank you. Counterfeit cosmetics are a very big problem in Nigeria. Yes. And the second question, you said, will it end soon? Well, not completely, very soon. Because NAFDAC, the only thing NAFDAC can do, NAFDAC can only make effort to reduce it and not eliminate entirely because it is very, very big. And also, when we talk of counterfeit products or goods, it's a global issue. It's not just a Nigerian thing. As long as demand exists, some people will try to make it illegally. Then, however, with strong government and global, I believe it's over time. And why is counterfeit products common? I have different parts. One, high demand. Many people want affordable skincare products. They want affordable beauty products, yet. But originals can be expensive, like I said the other time. So fake producers, fake product sellers, they take advantage of that by offering cheap versions. So when demand is high and they say that this particular brand is, it's when you see a fake product, you start taking advantages of advantage by offering cheaper versions of that particular product. We name it look alike. You start seeing different product that is similar to the original product. And also, we have weak regulation in the past. Yes, before now, regulation was not as strict. So many fake products entered the country without detection, and it's still happening. And also, we have eye products for counterfeiters. What do I mean by that? the profit margin for fake cosmetic is very, very huge. I've been in this system. It's very, very huge because profits are high. Then counterfeit products or counterfeiters keep pushing more products into the market. Then also lack of consumer awareness. Some people to identify real and fake products, especially when it looks so simple. Packaging can be like which is fake, which one is original because of the similarity. And also social social media has done more harm. I won't say that. Social media sales, ground, Facebook, TikTok, they have become the major selling point now for fake cosmetics because many sellers they hide their identity. Shebi is someone that you see that you complain to. If you not see the person, someone you've not seen before, you want it online. Ah, come and buy my this, come and buy my product. Is the person online? So if you have any complaint, you won't be able to trace the particular person. And also, the person is possible she might not have license. No licensing is required. Then sellers they hide their identity due to the fact that you cannot reach them because they sign. Then also we have poor penalties for offenders. What do I mean? In many cases, when counterfeit sellers when they sell bad goods, they are not punished strong in Nigeria. Everybody knows that in Nigeria, they are not strongly punished enough. So this reduces the fear of engaging in illegal because even when if they eventually um if they eventually get a counterfeiter, now, now there is bribery and corruption. If the person tips them that and all that, it will end there. So there's no strong punishment
Regulations.
for illegal trade. You get that is what
Uh,
happens.
Madam Adeshewa, I must say I love your analysis. They are very sharp, straightforward, and of course we can see a whole lot of settlement of truth in everything you're saying. But you've been an expert on certified cosmetic product. How can Nigerians verify cosmetic, the original cosmetic product that are NAFDAC approved and from the counterfeit regular products that we have?
Okay. Firstly, you check for a valid NAFDAC registration number. Of course, if your product is registered, definitely it will have a number. So you check for a valid NAFDAC registration number on the you check the packaging very well. If there is NAFDAC number, it's always there. Then also, if you are not sure, then you can use the official page of NAFDAC to search for such product or brand. And also, after searching for the products, make sure you inspect the packaging carefully. That one is very, very important because at times real products typically, of course, they have professionally printed labels, manufacturing dates, they have expiry dates as required under NAFDAC. But mistakes such as misspelled words, when you start saying that this word is not spelled very well, or maybe the print is faded on the products, those are common signs of fake products. Then
Those are
also
the red
you
flags.
buy only yes, these are the red flags. And also you buy only from trusted supply, trusted sellers. You purchase from authorized source, or you can also go to pharmacies. Of course, pharmacies, I can't say they buy fake products. No, pharmacies don't. You can go to a pharmacy, you can go to a cosmetic shop, and not from all these unverified street vendors that you just see them. Some people will be selling Coke and Fanta, and they will still be selling cosmetics. They will be selling, you get what I'm saying? They will shall
I
add everything
understand. We
together.
have them.
It's
We have
better you
them
go, okay?
everywhere
They are everywhere.
on the
They are
roadside.
everywhere. So you get you get it. Thank you. So you get from authorized distributors and not from unverified street vendors, like I said. And also be skeptical of prices that are too good to be true. You see, there are some products that when you hear their prices, you'll be like, "Ah, is this possible? This thing is too cheap. Oh." They are too good to be true. Maybe a product you expect that okay, they should be selling like 20K, and you got to a seller and she said 1,000, or she tells you that it's 5,000. You'll be like, how is this? So be skeptical of prices that are too good to be true. If a brand name cosmetic is far below the retail price, that is the red. Then also you check the product itself. At times when you use a particular product, the look of the product, the smell of the product, the texture of the product is very, very important. There's no way you will not notice something. You feel something that this thing is not right. This thing is good. The texture is bad. The look is not okay. The smell is not okay. So those are the things that we need to test. And also how counterfeit cosmetics affect our skin. Like I said, when you use fake cosmetics products, it's not just that. It's not just about getting poor results. It can also pose serious health issues and safety risk. Yes, when you use bad products, when you counterfeit products, it can pose a serious health and safety risk. It can damage your skin. Thereby, you start having rashes on your skin, start having irritation, start having burns, and all wrinkles, dark knuckles. Those are skin damages, and also it can cause eye infection. Yes, it can, because when you use a counterfeit product, definitely, if your skin is allergic to something there, of course, it can cause eye infection, and also it can cause a disrupted skin for you. So it's better you look out. There are so many things to know before you start using a particular product.
Interesting. This is an odd shade of awareness, I must say. And because if you are looking into one product that consumers are using, cosmetic products are one of the major products consumers consume so well in Nigeria. Talking about statistics. Now, you spoke slightly about price. We're about to delve into that aspect. Let's talk about value and brand. What factors influence the price point of cosmetic products? And why is it a worthwhile investment for the consumer?
Okay, thank you. Cosmetics are price based on value, yes, on quality and on safety. One, the ingredients quality and the potency. Yes, when you want to get a particular product, you check if it is a quality and how potent it is. The higher the quality, the higher the price. If a cosmetics product has a good quality, definitely the price will be higher. And also you check for packaging and design. When you package your products, now everybody will tell you now, packaging, you package your products very well, of course you will sell. People will even help you, they will help you tell people, they will advertise for you, because you package your products and you design your products very well. Then branding is also essential. And why investing in quality cosmetics products is worthwhile for consumers, we have various reasons. One, better results is worthwhile. What do I mean by better results? High quality skincare products, it works faster than the counterfeit one. It gives you more visibility improvement. When you buy something, when you buy a good quality skincare product, of course, you will see more visibility improvements, because the ingredients are potent. A skincare product is potent, you see the result, but definitely people will they will want to go for it. It's just like me using one particular product now, and you ask me, madam, I love your skin. What do you use? And I tell you, okay, this is what I use. Okay. And you got yourself one. And that particular product works on your skin. Of course, you want to mind the amount they are selling that product. You want to go for more, because it is potent and it is properly formulated. Then also, long-term skin health. Good cosmetics support and it prevents dark patches. Yes, when you buy good cosmetics products, it will prevent dark patches, sun damage, and early aging. Then also to reduce trial and error costs. What do I mean by that? Cheap products force consumers to buy many things. They force them to buy many items, which later cause damage to their skin. But when you buy a good product, it works once. It will save you money on the long run. Yes, it will save you money on this. That is why you see people, they invest so much on their skin. People that know good products, they spend more. So it's worth it. It's an investment for them. Then also consistency and trust. You want to say something?
Okay, because of time, Madam Adishewa, before moving to the next side on the conversation, you said something, got to a point, you were like, if the skin is glowing, people will come meet you and ask you for the product you are using. Is it a speculation? I hear from your gender that, when your gender is glowing and your fellow gender comes to meet you, that what skincare are you using, that your gender don't reveal the secret to people. How true is that?
Well, not everybody. Of course, me, I like it when people are when they appreciate me. Madam, your skin is glowing. You look good. You smell nice. So I will be forced to tell you what ask me of. Ask me of. I don't know for other people. Me, in particular, I will tell you this is what I use. It will definitely work with your skin, so you can also try it. And I'm very, very
All
sure
right,
it's going
now
to
let's
work.
okay. And now let's take it back to when we started this conversation. We started with you telling us the what clinical products are, what organic products are, and what natural products are. So in general, are there any potential side effect of cosmetic products on the consumers?
Are there any potential side? Well, yes, I will say yes. Cosmetics products can cause side effects on consumers, especially if the product is wrong for their skin type. Like I said, we have different skin types, so what works for him might not work for you. So it can cause side effects. But when you use a correct product, of course, there's no side effect. But generally, it can cause side effects if you use it wrongly, you use it incorrectly. Because some of this product, like I said earlier, they contain ash chemicals, ash it that causes skin irritation. Skin irritation is the most common reaction. Yes, so you start seeing redness on your skin, burning, you'll be feeling itchy due to ash chemical, due to ash soaps, fragrances. All these things can cause irritation. Then also allergic reactions. Some people are allergic to a particular thing. Some consumers are allergic to certain ingredients. That is why when you buy a product, you don't just check the lightning. Like I said the other time, many people want to see whitening, lightning, clinical, lightning,
In
glowing,
just 7 days.
but they will not check. You get 7 days. Thank you. 7 days lightning, glowing skin. But they fail to check the ingredients that are used in mixing all these things. We have they are so ash chemicals that are used in making all these things. So when you fail to look at those things, you wouldn't know if your skin will react, will be allergic to all these things. Then you start seeing them having rashes on their skin, swelling, redness, breakouts. You see skin dryness and all sorts. So I'll just advise them, when they want to buy a particular product, they should also check out for the ingredients that is being used to mix this cream. If it's going to
I mean,
out on their skin or not.
all right. Now, about this that we're about to let into the air, I know this varies on the particular of the cosmetic product the individuals or the consumers are using. But in an overview, what is the recommended application process or skincare routine for cosmetic product to achieve the maximum results?
Okay, thank you. Achieve maximum. It's not only about the products you use. It's about the correct order of application. We call that skincare routine. That is what we call it in skincare something. So it's about the products you use. It's about how you are using that product and how consistent. Because get a good product and you are not consistent with it, you don't say and you are expecting a good result, it will not work. It does not work that way. It is a process. There is morning routine. There is something you should do in the morning, is a routine, and there is something you should do at night, that also is a routine. Night, I will advise you use your product at night, because at night your skin heals and repairs itself, because you won't go out to look for what to eat. You'll be in your room doing nothing to sleep. So at that time your skin will heal and it will repair it. So what I would say is just follow the skincare routine, use it in order, apply it correctly, then be consistent. Consistency is very very important. You are
Okay.
consistent with your product, definitely you will get your results. Don't mix too
I'm very
many
sure.
active ingredients.
All right, I'm very sure
Yeah,
consumers
thank you.
watching this will have a whole lot to learn, because I must say these are beautiful insights and analysis from you. Now I know, and I believe the saying that says it takes an expert to know about a particular product or brand. I give it to you, an expert. Now let's talk about. I know you've said this stylishly in the previous times, but for awareness on safety and sourcing, are cosmetics products cruel-free, vegan, or made with natural organic ingredients? And how can consumers verify this? That was why I said for awareness to the consumers.
Okay, okay, thank you. Some cosmetics are cruel free while others are not. I said the other time that when you want to buy a product, you check ingredients. If you use harsh chemical on your skin, definitely it will be cruel on your skin. Yes. So some are cruel free and why others are not. Some cosmetics products are organic, some are partially organic, and some only use organic as marketing. I was like, wow, I sell organic. I didn't mix anything. It's a lie. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let them brainwash you. It's a lie. Organic means ingredients grown without synthetic fats. Not all organic skincare is truly organic unless they are certified. Do you get? So if someone is telling you that I didn't put anything, I didn't add anything, it's a lie. No organic free is chemical free. I will not lie to you. So you look for official logos. A real certification logo should appear on website and product labels. Legitimate brand display ingredients. Like I said the other time, they display transparency and details. And you can buy through app, go through their website, use sales, use the products that are cruelty free and some are not, like I said. Avoid red flag. And use phrase like chemical free. Like I said, nothing is chemical free. 100% organic, but no certification. It may be misleading. If you see those things on your product, it is 100%. No, 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 it's a lie. Nothing is chemical free. Let them know. Nothing is chemical
So,
free.
so, 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 so when they
Yes,
see products like that, they should japa.
they should japa. Oh, they should japa. That is why I said it's not everything you see that you will use on your body. Because everybody wants to be fair. They want to go, I want to be like Olibo Pepper. I want to do like, that is what many people are doing outside there now. You will see them, ladies, fair. Yeah, I want, and you will start seeing veins on their skin. Veins, green veins. In fact, I don't even know what else to say.
All right, now because of time, we need to bring everything to an end. How quickly can a user expect to see results? And is there any scientific data or clinical studies to support these claims? And are there any products designed for a specific skin type or concern?
Well, it takes time. The time it takes to see results it depends on the type of skincare products.
Okay, all
It
right.
depends
Thank
on
you
the
so
active
much.
ingredients and the skin type. Yes, thank
All
you.
right. Okay, thank you so much, Madam Adeshewa Olatunji, CEO of Cosmetic Crown Glow Care. In 1 minute, let's have your parting shot.
To everyone listening to me out there, especially ladies, I just want to tell you that it is very good to look good. Yeah, to look good. But at the same time, during the course of doing that, make sure you don't do something that will cause harm to your skin.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the conversation, Mrs. Adeshewa Olatunji, the CEO of Cosmetic Crown
You're
Glow Care.
welcome.
I can tell you that all your insights and your analysis are very, very beautiful. And I know a lot of consumers will get more than one, more than two to learn from and to be very careful because, of course, you're absolutely right. We have a lot of counterfeit products out there. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Do well to enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome. And you too. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right, bye. Wow, that's very beautiful insight, and I can say that this is one of the product review that I.
Good evening and welcome to News at 4 on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Kikelom Ajibola. The first news this evening is that Nigeria's premier financial technology company, Opay, has been named FinTech Company of the Year and Best FinTech in Cybersecurity and the 9th Tech Innovation Awards. In a statement on Thursday, Opay said the award was in recognition of its innovation and security leadership. The awards ceremony, held on 29 November 2025 in Lagos, convened top organizations and industry leaders who shape the country's digital landscape. Speaking after receiving the honors, Chief Compliance Officer at Opay, Chukwudimma Okafor, said these awards are a testament to our relentless pursuit of excellence in fintech and our unwavering commitment to user security. Every innovation we introduce, from secure payment to advanced compliance measures, is designed to give millions of Nigerians the confidence to transact safely. The recognition belongs as much to our dedicated team as it does to the users who inspires us to continually raise the bar for excellence in fintech and cyber security. Emirates Airlines have announced that it has been honored with the Travel Gold Award of Excellence for connecting Africa to the world in recognition of its outstanding contribution to African tourism, trade and cultural exchange. This was disclosed in a statement from the airline made available to the newsmen and endorsed by the airline's country manager, Paulus Legis. The award, according to the statement, was presented at the African Tourism and Creative Economy Expo, held in partnership with Nigeria's Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture and Tourism in Abuja. The event also featured the formal unveiling of the Culture Meter, a new tool designed to track Africa's tourism index and growth and progress. According to the organizers, the award acknowledges Emirates' sustained investment in Africa's tourism and creative sectors, driven by a long-term partnership with government and tourism agencies across the continent. Now, the federal government on Thursday moved to calm rising tensions among road contractors, assuring that all outstanding payments will be declared before December 20th, 2025, following days of protest by contractors over mounting debts and stalled project financing. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, who gave the reassurance during the reopening of the repaired Kafi flyover in Nasarawa State, said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had acknowledged the debt backlog and approved the constitution of a special committee to verify and settle all outstanding claims. The contractors, under the aegis of All Indigenous Contractors Association of Nigeria, staged a protest at the Federal Ministry of Finance over alleged unpaid funds for projects executed in 2024. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria has added its voice to growing concerns over insecurity in the country, urging the federal government to name and prosecute sponsors of terrorism and take immediate effect to halt the rising wave of the kidnappings. The unions warned that the escalating insecurity poses a serious threat to national development and the safety of citizens. Pengasan President Festus Osifo made the call on Thursday at a press conference following the union's National Executive Council meeting in Abuja. Recall that the National Assembly on Wednesday called for the public naming and prosecution of terrorism financiers in Nigeria as the federal government explores measures to address the growing insecurity across the country. Both the Senate and House of Representatives pushed for the exposure of terrorism financiers during their plenary sessions as a way of addressing the security crisis facing the country. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekperikwe Ekpo, announced on Thursday that the federal government is taking a decisive step to revitalize the gas industry and stabilize power generation as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu authorized the settlement of 185 billion naira in long-standing debt owed to natural gas producers. In a statement by its spokesperson Louis Iba, Ekpo said the move was endorsed on Wednesday by the National Economic Council, added by Vice President Kashim Shettima, saying it's marked one of the most significant interventions in Nigeria's energy sector in recent years. The statement said that the 185 billion naira legacy debts, long-standing government obligations to gas producers for past supplies have strained cash flow and hindered operations, discouraged further exploration and production, and also reduced gas supply for power operation, thereby worsening Nigeria's power shortages, reliable electricity supply. The Director General of the Nigerian Copyright Commission, Dr. John Asain, has reiterated the Commission's commitment to combating piracy. The DG spoke on Thursday during the Nigeria Publishers Association's Diamond Jubilee and AGM held at Lekon Are Hall, Kakamfo Inn and Conference Center, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Asain stated that NCC had expanded awareness campaigns, strengthened regulatory frameworks, and scaled up operations of its special task force to curb piracy both online and offline in line with the Copyright Act 2022. It said NCC had expanded awareness campaigns, strengthened regulatory frameworks, and scaled up operations of its special task force to curb piracy both online and offline in line with the Copyright Act 2022. Speaking at the occasion, the chairman, Solomon Adeleke, said publishers have been playing a crucial role in preserving intellectual property and supporting learning at all levels. However, he noted that abrupt changes in education policies have often resulted in losses for publishers who invested heavily in textbooks. The proceedings at the Court of Appeal Lagos Division were altered on Thursday after a dispute arose over who was properly authorized to represent Nestoil Limited and Nikonde Energy Limited in a $1 billion debt appeal. The appeal filed by First Trustees Limited and FBN Quest Merchant Bank Limited is challenging the ruling of Justice Daniel Osiago of the Federal High Court Lagos, who on 20 December 2025 lifted a Mareva injunction that had previously frozen the assets of Next Oil, Nikonde and their directors over an alleged $1 billion debt. Justice Osiago found that the expertise order had elapsed and was no longer in effect, and that under the Federal High Court rules, an interim freezing of the lapses 14 days after an application seeking to discharge it is filed. The certified with the ruling. The appellant approached the Court of Appeal and by a motion dated 26 November 2025 sought a restorative injunction, reversing all steps taken after the High Court ruling. Moving away from that news story to another one right here, the Lagos State Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology, Mr. Olatubosun Alake, has stated that the state plans to increase the contribution of information and communication technology to its economy by 100% by 2030. It disclosed this on Thursday in Lagos at the Arch of Technology Lagos 7.0, which had the theme Future Technologies and Sustainable Lagos. We want to increase the share of IT and innovations contribution to Lagos economy by 2030. The figure that is missing here is 100%, and so the share of Lagos economy today, that's IT sales, we want to increase by 100%. We want to drive an increase in invention and scientific research activity by about 50% to solve Lagos challenges. That means Lagos is the place to solve it. And we want to make Lagos a major technology hub in the world by 2030. I think we can achieve this, he asserted. Although there was no data available for the contribution of ICT to Lagos economy, its GDP reached 14.85 trillion naira in Q1 of 2025, with 1.75% real growth led by services. Meanwhile, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, the ICT sector contributed 11.18% to the country's GDP in Q2 2025, and Lagos is the nation's ICT and economic hub. The commissioner added that Lagos State had been introducing AI models in its labor digital quota to serve the citizens better. And that's all we are going to take for the news this evening. Thank you so much for joining us on the news on ConsumerHallaTV. I am ConsumerHalla Ajibola. In case you haven't followed us across all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube, at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is absolutely free. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
People just wake up and fix prices. Look at power. Government wakes up, we change policy, we wake up and we get people to pay more. We think it's time for consumers to begin to speak out. In speaking out, in engaging, we can get the brand to begin to do what is right. And of course, I know that the consumers themselves need to be educated. So our role, our vision also is to ensure that we educate consumers, we bring awareness. A lot of Nigerian consumers don't even know about their rights. You buy a product from a supermarket. I've had this experience. You buy a product from a supermarket, all right? For whatever reason, you take that product back to your house, and maybe something went wrong somewhere. By the time you take that product back to the shop where you bought it from, and you say, Oga, this thing, you know what's going to tell you? Oga, na me make am. Let me make am. I was trying to compare that experience to what would have happened in Nigeria. In my presence there, you opened the pack, there was a card inside it. Inside that card was a call, number to call. And they called the shop or wherever you got the thing from. I had it. I was hearing the conversation that was going on, and all he said to them on the phone was, "Look, at by the time he even called, clearly because they already through the call they could trace where he was calling from and who was calling. He said, "Yeah, I pick up this number, I pick up this iron yesterday, and guess what? I just plug it to power, and then this thing just stop, didn't work." At the other hand, I could hear the voice, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're sorry about that." And they said, "This is your address, yeah. Don't don't worry, we'll get you a replacement. All right. So my friend ended the call and dropped the. So I said, so what's going to happen? He said, don't worry yourself now. Shebi, we're here. They will bring a replacement. I said, they will bring a replacement. He said, yes. I said, they won't even try to check whether it was your fault, because it could have been your fault. Maybe you didn't do something well about the first. No, it can't be his fault. Shebi is a brand new item that he bought. While we were still talking, in fact, I'm not even sure it was up to 30 minutes or so, we had a knock on the door. He himself said he must be the dispatch person. By the time he opened the door, it was a dispatch man that was on the other side. And then the dispatch man was at the door. Just watch this. Was at the door. I was seated in the sitting room. The guy was at the door to meet with the dispatch guy. The dispatch man that brought the replacement iron, I heard him say, we're so sorry. So I was so shocked. I mean, a dispatch man, this guy is a dispatch, so also apologize. I was so touched by it that even a dispatch man was so trained, to tell the guy, we are so sorry. And guess what? He brought the replacement iron. By the time my guy opened the iron, it was a bigger size iron. So they replaced with a bigger size iron. The guy never asked for the one that went back. He didn't say, "Oga, where is the other one that we gave to you," so that he could take it back. No, he just bought a new one and gave it back. So I asked my friend, I said, can you interpret this to me? He said, here in London, if they didn't do this, they know the next thing I will do. So I'm just going to grab a lawyer and I'm going to tell them they've destroyed something in my house. By the time I'm done, they will pay through their nose. Because the consumers are conscious of their rights. In Nigerian consumers, even those who are aware, won't even take the battle up. Everybody just go, what can we do now? Today they wake up and ban this. What can we do now? So we're going to change the narrative. We have to stand up. So the vision of ConsumerHallaTV is really to create an engagement platform that constantly mirrors the minds of consumers and provide right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria. Thus, we believe, will be forming part of that our overall vision, of creating a more caring world of consumers where businesses thrive. Please. So, I think that we'll make our impact. We ask you to join us on this journey. ConsumerHallaTV will drive engagement. It will also be there to help to promote brands that are doing what is right. So we're not out to criticize any brand. Rather, we are out to complement what the brands are doing, because there is no organization that or a business that was set up to fail. Nobody set up a business to fail. So there are just gaps that needs to be fixed. So together we can fix things, and together we believe that we will create the right story for consumers in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of our Wolf, your number one show on ConsumerHallaTV, where you get to know about exciting deals, must-watch deals, market slashes, and every juicy offers you can think of. I am Iremufe Koforola, and one thing about this show that it is a pure blend of English and Pidgin. That one means say as I speak English, I go to yarn you Pidgin too, and no mind my Lagos boy, I just try for my Pidgin, and I know say you go just assess me in the eyes I be, but beyond all those one, this show you go to enjoy every kind of deal you want to know about. As country people, say every day na blessing for us, and we suppose to enjoy every deal we fit think of. Yes, and on top of this show, now you go they know. But you know one thing, if you never subscribe to our channel, now opportunity for you be this. May you just click on that subscription button, and you go there get notification for all the content where they come to your screen on ConsumerHallaTV. But something we dey more exciting be say you go dey know about our packages from different sectors. As you dey do our package for tech, you go dey do for healthcare, even if dem dey for, even if courts decide say they wan do awoof today, you go hear on top this program. And that one are just on a lighter note. So if you want to know about any of these deals, you can know. And if you've not subscribed on our channel across all social media platforms, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok as Consumer Alla, you surely get to see us there. We are always available 247. Like I talked earlier, my name is Iremufe Koforola, picking where your mama like where. So today's show is going to be different because it's not the usual. Yeah, it's going to be different in every sense of the word, because we are getting close to the end of the year, and I'm super excited. What are you most grateful for? 2025 has been a year of a roller coaster of different emotions. It has taught us a lot as a nation, and individually, you must have learned one or two things. But above all things, be grateful to God that you're still here. There's a purpose for that life, and the greatest awoof we say if you enjoy, now say you get breath in you. Say suppose they pay for that one, and thank God say now free. And as air they free, you just have to breathe it in and breathe it out. That is the only work we supposed to do with that one. So on the show today, we are looking at Black Friday. It's Black Friday has become so common, and it has come to stay, because if you ask an average Nigerian now, they know about Black Friday. Many of us, we get to know about Black Friday. But when the name pops up, what comes to your mind? What do you know about it historically? How did it come into something today we can all resonate with? Some people don't even know how Black Friday came into be. So we are looking at Black Friday today, the historical aspect of it, what you can get to enjoy during Black Friday, and what are the surprises for Black Friday. That means a lot as to a lot comes in place. And as the years gradually come to an end, there are a lot of exciting activities, and Black Friday is one of it. As a Nigerian, come on, I am always excited to partake in this. So let us look at the historical aspect of Black Friday. The thing where they talk to them, one look how Black Friday the way maybe say it begins starts. Not be saying something we say it just starts. You get history, and all these important dates like this, they may important me and now why this show they important for you, say you go know about all this kind of thing. So may I just take you through the history. So Black Friday didn't start as fun shopping day. Today we know that now it's all about fun, it's all about discounts, it's all about market slashes, one or two things like that. But it didn't start like that. Sometimes people feel think say now just some people say now from the beginning now shopping day they do not be say now like that it be. And when exactly this thing starts, I know we say it starts 2005. No, be something we start 1998. Some people they never even born there in that time. That one a lighter one. So it didn't just start as a fun shopping day. In the early 1960s, Philadelphia police came up with the name to describe the heavy traffic, huge crowds, and shoplifting problems that hit the city the day after Thanksgiving. So that means the whole thing started in the 1960s, and the name came as a result of what the Philadelphia police, what they observed during that time, during that period in the 1960s, how there was usually Thanksgiving. So they observed that there were some peculiar activities that always happened during the Thanksgiving, after the Thanksgiving, that sometimes there were usually heavy traffic, shoplifting, and also huge crowds. So they're like, oh, it's something black, for all those kind of activities to happen. Then the attempts to rename it Big Friday and Big Saturday in 1961 didn't catch on, and the term slowly stuck. They made attempts to rename Big Friday and Big Saturday, but it didn't work because already Big Friday, Black Friday, I beg your pardon there, has come into place already. Yeah, what I mean is that they tried renaming it, yes, Big Friday, then Big Saturday also, but it didn't work. It didn't work, and all they just had to do is the name got stuck, Black Friday instead of Big Friday, Big Saturday. So the name got stuck. So by the late 90s, 80s, now it started gradually. 1960, then by the late 1980, retailers flipped on the meaning. Now when they made attempt to change from Big Black Friday to Big Friday, it didn't work out. So the name got stuck. But retailers took advantage of that name, so they flipped it. So it was something on the flip side, and they began to use Black Friday to mark the moment businesses moved from loss to profit and to promote massive discounts. I love discounts. Who don't love discounts? So businesses at the time, different brands at the time, they realized that it was the time for them to move from losses to profit. So they just wanted to maximize that opportunity. It was always having huge crowd, a lot of activities going on after the Thanksgiving. So they saw it as an opportunity to, tap into that and really make a lot of sales. So that was what happened. So they were promoting their massive discounts at the time. So it later inspired days like Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday. So as a result of this Black Friday, it's also inspired every other day, like the Cyber Monday, which is also notable day, and also the Small Business Saturday for small businesses who are trying to upscale. In Nigeria, Black Friday kicked off. Can you make a guess? So looking at this, I love history because it reminds us of certain things which we might not really pay attention to. And it is very important to know that Black Friday didn't start historically in Nigeria. So it started with the Philadelphia police units. They came up with the name in the 1960s. Everything revolutionized in 1980, and Nigeria, as a great country, adopted on this. And in 2014, where were you then? In 2014, the name stuck in Nigeria, and gradually became a long month style shopping season instead of a one-day event. In Nigeria, ours became different. We are unique people and we do things unique ways. So rather than it just being a day, like we have it in some parts of the world and in other climes, in Nigeria, it became a 1 month thing. It runs for a month. So it's something so interesting. So that's how Black Friday came into being, and today we are enjoying all of these days one way or the other. Yes, we are all enjoying it. So that's just the historical aspect of it. Okay, before I move to every other part of the show, let's go on a quick break.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHallaTV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrives.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back. In case you are just joining us, you are watching our Whoop on ConsumerHalla TV, and this show is all shades of fun. You get to know about exciting market deals, promos, flash sales, and including Black Friday deals. Before the break, I mentioned how Black Friday came into being, and we touched on the historical aspect of it. So, having known that, let us look at many brands in Nigeria today, and do not forget it started in 2014. Brands have started, maximizing their opportunity for themselves and their customers. So we have some major e-commerce platforms in Nigeria today. When it comes to the world of e-commerce, the world today has revolutionized, and we have a lot of brands when it comes to the e-commerce sector, and I mean that is $1 billion industry on its own. So we have Jumia, we have Konga, that they are really known for Black Friday sales. Yes, and interestingly, I would just say go on their website, get to know how you can clear your chart. What they talk, we say some brands they popular when it comes to these Black Friday deals. Brands like Jumia, like Konga, like Gigi, you know them. Maybe say na team. Maybe say yes. Then they promote their on this can say a lot. And some they don't tag different names. Some say deal na water, different names. Maybe say they think of creative name. Maybe say if you think of. So Jumia, I know say it is one of the largest online retailer in the country today, and they are hosting Black Friday festival with numerous partner brands. One thing is, we are talking about e-commerce industry. We are talking about many companies, many organizations that they actually maximize their opportunity. And Jumia is one of the biggest e-commerce store where you can get a lot of things because they partner with numerous brands. And also we have the Konga, another major online store. Yes, just like Jumia. And they are hosting Yakata Black Friday events with deals on a wide range of products. Interesting. I said some brands came up with dinner water, they came up with Yakata Black Friday. So they are also partnering with so many brands. Now, not just e-commerce store, But there are physical retailers where you can get some discounted products. That is so interesting. So if you love to shop physically, you love to walk into stores, I mean, this one day for you, if you say you go enjoy yourself, you go they pick the one where you say you want pick by yourself, you go see wetin you want buy, no be what I order versus wetin dem give me. So ShopRite, ShopRite is a big store. The supermarket chain has Black Friday sales with discounts on various products from multiple brands. Interestingly, all of these stores, whether they're physical stores or online stores, e-commerce stores, they partner with different brands. So they are also partnering with different brands. And also Spar, this retail store, offers Black Friday deals on a variety of items, including electronics and home appliances. Yeah, Spar is also known for that. Now let us go into these brands that partner with some of these online stores. It is important we also get to know about them. It is very important. And interestingly, it's something that you all can just enjoy. Now, some people say you're supposed to enjoy. Everybody's supposed to maximize the opportunity. Say, okay, now one thing, may enjoy all of these deal, because it is very important that you enjoy them the right way. And if you can just enjoy them the right way, it helps you a whole lot. So you just have to know about all of this. Then let us look at this brand. Like I said earlier on, the main reason I laid emphasis on this is because sometimes people don't get to enjoy these things the way they should enjoy. So it's for you. You have everything that the brand, they've done all they need to do to make sure that you enjoy this. So let us look at the consumer brands that are notable for partnering with all of these online stores and retail and physical retailers as well. Let us look at Infinix. It's a popular brand, and this brand has a specific Black Friday fiesta, which with deals available at its authorized stores. Like I said, every brand, when it comes to technology, when it comes to phones, when it comes to gadgets, they have their authorized stores. So note this. The main reason is because you can't get all of their products anywhere, but they have authorized stores whereby they partner with where you can get it, and they have what's called Black Friday Fiesta. You just be enjoying Infinix products because they discount for you. Then Samsung devices are heavily discounted on both online and physical store for the Black Friday promotions. Yes, Samsung products, they also have a lot of discount for you online and offline. They have that presence. Let me put it that way. Then Xiaomi is the platform partner for Jumia's Black Friday and has its own deals. You can also get all of those products there. Yes, you can get any of the product because it's just the platform partner for Jumia's Black Friday. And another brand we say they come on, we say you yourself if you enjoy that deal now Oraimo. Say Oraimo they popular. I mean, every side they endorse one brand or the other. I just give you notification say if you want to enjoy all of these Black Friday, you get where you say yes, you fit enjoy them. Oraimo self they do partner with some retail stores. If say you say if you enjoy, so any accessory you want get related to phones, to your gadgets, different phones, you can also get it for the Black Friday sales. Then Techno and Itel, another brand. I'm smiling if only you know why. So Techno and Itel also, they have deals for you as their customers, and you can get these numerous deals on e-commerce platforms and retail stores as well. Then Livier, not be only tech or gadgets or all this phone accessory if you get this period. Also your skin. You're supposed to take care of your skin. You want a glow? Yes, you want a glow. Now opportunity for you to get a lot of skincare products this period. And Livier, they know they joke too, they know they carry last because one thing they know say they want make you look good as the festive period don't they come. they knock our door like this. They want make you do good this period, and they wonder say which kind of products you won't get. Livia gets your back. I know they do endorsement. I just dey talk say different brands they do different promo this period. So Livia na one. So the skincare brand has partnerships for Black Friday with promotions including multi-packs. So even a cream, anything where you want get for yourself, if you say feel look good, me Maxim. Then we have Ayatama Cool and Binaton also. Then they do promo. So any home appliance where you say you want get, they have deals for you. If you get them from e-commerce store, that's online store, and also physical retailers as well. If you get there, you understand? Say that one they interesting for you. May you know that one they very important. If you get them from Jumia, from Konga, from Spa, yes. So we don't talk some of these markets where we say brands, yes, then be markets too. Maybe say then they offer these Black Friday deals for you. So come look at some important things where we say if you get for this Black Friday. Yes, they important me you know them soon. Then some items where we say if you get for the Black Friday, some top products categories. We get electronics, yes. Electronics this time they get a lot of discounts, at least up to 8.8% discount, depending on the one we want get. And now different brands they offer this opportunity for you for electronics, for furniture, for a lot of furniture. You can get different discounts. You can get that. Then cosmetics, I just talk about skincare the other time, and the I mentioned, and also other brands as well. Then you have toys, yes. So that means a lot of, if you are a fashion person, you can get a lot of fashion apparels, a lot of accessories, a lot of interesting things to buy this period. Electronics, gadgets, anything. Just all you have to do is visit all their websites, and you get to know more about all of these discounted deals. And also there are many stores out there that are offering discount this period. Even bed made furniture, they're also offering, like I said, you could get furniture this period, and a lot of interesting deals this period. Now we've talked about the Black Friday deals for you. So which of these actually catches your fancy the most? Which one puts that spotlight and like, oh, I need to shop and others. So Black Friday is not just for adults, it's also for children. If you have babies, a lot of brands are offering deals for your babies this period. So do not be selfish, and let other people enjoy this too. And also, one interesting thing about Black Friday is that it's always a time of the year to shop for not just yourself, also loved ones. Do you have that lover? Do you have that friend? Do you have your parents? You want to surprise people this period? Why not just use that opportunity to surprise them? Let them know that they are loved. So there are many ways you can enjoy Black Friday. One of it is that you visit all of these brands, all of these various sectors that are running discount this period. Visit their website to know about it, and do not just basically verify, because they always have their different carts where you can pick all the items from. So when you visit their websites, you see the products that are available for discounts, and they also always explain the percent the slash that is that you can enjoy if it is just a 1% discount, if it is 4%, if it's 8%. Some go as far as 10%, 15% discount, depending on the product itself. So verify every product you want to buy, and ensure that when you want to order online, it is from a verified e-commerce store. And if it is physical, walk into the store, get whatever you want to get, and ensure that you enjoy it. So this is all we can have on today's edition of our move, and we've talked about Black Friday, and it's a yearly thing now. And I mentioned earlier how it started historically, Here we are today. We are all enjoying something that started decades ago and it's still strong. So you as a brand, you can begin to prepare your mind how you can, run things next year. Are you a brand? You want us to know about your discounts as well? It's an opportunity for you to reach out to us. We are always here for you. Trust me, we've got no other thing to do. So as I talk earlier, I say this program now blend of English and Pidgin. I be like say my English don't too much. I talk say one of the ways we be say if you enjoy this Black Friday, say may you visit the website of all these stores where say you want know about the promo wey they do. Black Friday is not share na promo, na discount sales, na market slash, So visit their website and verify every piece of information before you pay. And also no be say may you just enjoy them yourself. Now opportunity to show your loved ones say you care for them, say they truly matter. So now all of these things in are just the simple steps and simple way say if you enjoy all of these Black Friday sales. My name na Iremofe Kofoworola. I know one thing, I always dey here for you. I hope na show say you supposed to watch every time because you go to enjoy different juicy offer. If you never subscribe on to all any of our if you never subscribe to our channel, now opportunity for you, may you subscribe and may not just subscribe on YouTube alone. Like our comment, comment and share. Like, comment and share and follow us across all social media platforms. Till I grace your screen next edition. Bye.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
Alright guys, welcome to Healthy Living this morning on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Kikelomo Ajibola and I want to make an announcement this morning that she'll go today, she'll come back tomorrow. But right now she's the staple person. She's my co-host for Healthy Living on the program. Whenever we have the program Healthy Living, trust me, Tuminino will be here to actually have a conversation with us. And if you're just joining us today, I'm Kikelomo Ajibola, like I said, and this is Tuminino Olufora. She's a nutritionist, so she's better qualified to talk about anything that has to do with dietary, nutrition, and what have you. that concerns that aspect. So I'm just here to be the anchor, to be the host of the program, while she sits beautifully as my co-host. And this morning we'll be talking about fruit and health. You know, fruits. We all know fruits and health goes hand in hand. But today we would be buttressing on some particular fruits, explaining them and why we need them in our daily activities. Sometimes it's not just about the medication that we take into our system. It's about the fruits and also how they help with their benefit to our body system. But before we go into the fruits that we have listed today, and I feel like this is going to be a series just like we did the monsters that live in our home. So we have like 5 fruits that we're going to be talking about today, and some fruits are classified in a particular range because of the fact that they all look alike, they function alike. Thank you very much. So what are fruits, Timininu? I would like to know.
I mean, I don't think there's a particular definition to fruits, but then, you know, found on trees. But what we call fruits is those things that you have seeds. Okay. There are some products that you will not feel like, oh, these ones are fruits. Like, you'll be like, no, these are vegetables. Like, that's how normal it is. But then in real life, they're like actually fruits. Like tomatoes, they're actually fruits because they have seeds in them. But then we leave you to classify your tomato and your pepper as your vegetable.
As vegetables. So when we talk about fruit and health, how does this thing go hand in hand? We all know that it does go hand in hand, but we want to have a better understanding on that.
I mean, for months now, we've been talking about health.
Diet.
In the beginning, when we were talking about carbohydrates, protein, fats, you know, how these things play an important role in the body. And then now when we're talking about fruits, from those classes that we talked about, fruit falls under the vitamins and minerals section. Okay. The amount of vitamins and minerals you can get from just eating one fruit is something else. So yeah, they go hand in hand in health because they boost immune systems, they help your digestive system, they help you to digest food so well. Like, there are so many things that you will not even believe that this fruit does that it does. Okay. Yeah. So fruit sometimes you don't need to actually start gulping down medicines. No. Sometimes your fruit also can help with your immune system. That's what we are talking about this morning. I want to ask you a very simple question. Yeah. People tend to take it differently. Are we supposed to take fruit before meal or after meal? Okay. So in real life, fruit is a starter. Yes. Okay. It's a starter.
Is that in real life, not in your own life? In real life, that word is very, very important.
It's a starter. It's meant to be taken before meal. Yeah. And then when you're taking it before eating, you're not going to pack a whole fruit and just eat it down. No, you get filled up. That's why it can also be used as a dessert. Because if you use fruit salad, or it will help you to stop eating. So it is also used as a dessert.
Are there some particular fruits that you should not eat on an empty stomach?
I mean, it depends on health conditions. Like now, citrus fruits for people who have ulcers and all those things. Like, you will still see some people with ulcer eating those fruits, but they would dare not eat it on an empty stomach. So I feel like it depends on your
medical condition. Yeah, so they personalize something. Yeah. Doesn't mean that you cannot take citrus on an empty stomach.
Doesn't mean that.
But at least if you are taking citrus, eat immediately.
Don't just eat it and then move on with your day. Eat after you're done.
So I want to ask you a question also. Are there some fruits that you should not eat immediately you're going to bed?
Oh, yeah. I think there should be some fruits like that. I mean, like we say, even though everything has benefit, it also has
their own disadvantage.
You cannot say, oh, I want to eat what fruit now? Let me think of one.
There are fruits that are they're filling. Yeah. You know, there are some fruits that are very filling, and then you'll be like you are eating a whole meal.
Yeah. Some fruits are like that. Fruits are like that.
Some fruits are like that.
I don't know. I haven't really eaten beetroots. Like eating beetroot.
Do they eat beetroot?
Yeah, I know people that eat beetroot. Like, I don't know how you do it, but I know people that eat it. I haven't eaten it before, so I can't say whether it's filling or not. But I know as smoothie you can take it in the morning, in the night, any time of the day. But then, as I don't know, I'm not sure about beetroots.
Yeah. So now talking about beetroot, beetroot is one of the first fruit we're going to be talking about this morning because a lot of people don't know. I wouldn't say a lot of people don't actually buy beetroot in their home.
Who really buys it?
Only maybe you want to use it for food coloring. I know the only thing I know about beetroot is that they use it for food coloring. Some people even use it to dye their hair. That's how it is. So
beetroot is red, like by that red.
So something you're supposed to use to benefit your body, you're using it to dye your hair. You're using it to color your food, but maybe you're going to eat it in your food. So that's what beetroot is something we're going to be talking about first this morning. So what are the health benefits of beetroot, and why do you think we should add it to our lifestyle?
Okay, so number one, beetroot helps with blood flow. When you have, there's this compound found in beetroot known as nitrate. And nitrate helps to open the blood vessels so that when blood flows, it flows freely. Oh. So it's very important. It boosts blood flow. Then it lowers blood pressure. Okay. People that have hypertension, diabetes, you see them, their doctors will tell them, oh, eat beetroot at least once in a week or twice in a week. It's good that you put it in because it helps to bring down those high blood pressure and stuff like that. Yeah. Then it also helps with stamina. You see that when you eat, I'm not saying that if you eat it immediately you
start jumping up and down.
No,
we're not being kinetics here. We're just talking about beetroot.
I'm saying that it helps you feel a boost of energy.
So instead of you now drinking a lot of energy drinks that is not good
you
for
can
your body
blend
system,
your beetroot.
You can blend your beetroot and drink it in the morning.
Drink it. Yeah. And then it helps with inflammation. Like when
I think I know about
all those health conditions that you say, oh, this person will get inflamed. No, beetroot helps to reduce that. Yeah, and then it also helps with detoxification. Like you want to detox your body. You see that people will tell you, oh, mix beetroot and apple, mix beetroot and banana, you mix beetroot and ginger. Different kind of mixtures that we do in this life now. We don't even know which one is good or not again. Which
is very, very important. We've seen a lot of us now buying detoxifying teas, detoxifying things from Instagram vendors. I don't know who they call themselves as, but instead of you endangering your life,
you
drinking
can do your natural.
You can do all your natural things. You can research what you can mix with your beetroot. If you don't know what you can mix with your beetroot, please ask. You can always call on the program.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'll watch, you'll learn, you'll be educated, and you'll be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communications professional. I currently lead marketing at Flash Change, a fintech startup. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is Sharon Rotimi. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHalla TV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer-related issues with brands and services, you can reach out to them and they'll be sure to handle it or to cater to you. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Iyebiye Adeton. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I want you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs and get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching it.
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer related issues,
Entertainment isn't just the spice of life. It is the rhythm of the soul, the melodious song in our hearts and the vibes that color our world. When it is screen time o'clock, it is show time. And this is a show you get to enjoy exclusive interviews, top 5 countdowns, celebrity of the week, and of course, movie release updates. I am Iremufe Kofuorola, the man clothed in wealth and strength.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us once again for this beautiful program, Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV. And this is the only place you get to see Screen Time anywhere in the world. It is our program, and we are so much enjoying it, and we cannot wait for every Mondays to always bring this program onto the show for you guys to see how beautiful and well packed this particular program is. Today, I don't know, Remufe is kind of a poet because I don't understand the soul, the rhythm, the everything, but
it is necessary.
It is absolutely necessary because the program we're having today on Screen Time is something that is absolutely different from what we've been having before, and I'm very excited to bring on the show. Of course, we're going to be having a guest on the program, but before that, I'm Kikelomo Ajibola, and I am here as the co-host of Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV, and I'm so excited because I got to share with you guys movie release update, which is my absolute favorite time on the program. Welcome to the program this evening, and make sure to follow us across all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and on YouTube. Subscription is absolutely free, no charge is being collected from you. Just click that subscription button. Follow us at ConsumerHalla TV on all those platforms that we've just mentioned. Good evening and welcome to the program once again.
Hannah, I must say you look so stunning.
Today I said I must.
Seriously, your costume is costuming.
Exactly. I said it. Today I must dress according to the program, and I am here for it.
All right, today on the show we shall be diving into the world of costuming as an art of storytelling. And have you ever been interested in watching a movie because of how appealing the costumes are?
I am absolutely. I love watching movies that is very colorful. You know, I'm not just coming. I think there was a movie I watched one time like that. They were trying to depict the Y2K. Yeah, and I think I was telling you that the costume was not just costuming. Like,
it wasn't giving.
It wasn't giving. So it was taken away from the mood of the movie. I don't know if people don't understand that costume is a very huge part of a project when it comes to movie projects, when it comes to musical videos. If the costume is not, depicting what you're trying to tell us, it kind of throw the audience off the balance, especially people that actually see movie for what movie is not just for entertainment purposes. It's an entertainment purpose, but it's deeper than that for some people, and for me, it's deeper than just entertainment. So yeah, I think I remember then I struggled to finish up the movie, but someone like me is that something about me is that I just cannot start the movie and quit it because the movie is not nice. I would rather just, struggle to watch it. But yeah, costume is very, very important. Even as day-to-day lifestyle, we are all playing dress up, we're all doing costumes. So that particular type of occasion that some attire are going for and some cannot go for. So everybody is a costumier. Some just make it a professional job. So kudos to all costumiers in the industry.
I really agree with you. Being a costume designer, it's not easy. No. And like you said, everybody, one way or the other, we are all costume. I mean, we design different costume, and it's always shows the kind of mood we have, and the same way it should always show that in movies as well. So costume helps tell a story as it establishes who a character is, their traits and details of their personality.
Exactly.
That's very important always.
And costumes help transform a character into a believable persona, and it is the design of clothing and accessories for actors on screen, stage, or in musical videos. Like I said earlier, it's not just about movie right now, also in musical, every aspect of life. Costume is very, very important. You cannot wear a clothes that you wear to a funeral, to a wedding. You cannot wear a clothes that you wear to a wedding, to a funeral. Imagine you opening your chest to a funeral. You're going to be stoned. In fact, I'm going to stone you because it's kind of very disrespectful.
You don't do that,
Okay, it's kind of very, very disrespectful, you know. So costume is very, very important, whether in acting, whether on stage play, whether in a musical video. Imagine you doing a village movie and we are putting on a what do I say? The city attire. It contradicts a lot.
Even the accessories you are using, the wig, everything.
Everything must interpret it. Imagine you saying somebody's a rich man and then you are giving him a cloth of a someone that is in middle class. So it doesn't tally. Yeah, it's not giving.
Absolutely. Anything Kike says, absolutely.
I'm always right.
Who am I to say otherwise?
Women are always right.
Always right. All right, our guest today is a fashion stylist, creative producer, and entrepreneur whose career has spanned close to a decade.
That's a lot.
He a whole lot. I mean, someone who is
a decade.
I mean, a
Put
decade,
some respect on that name.
I mean, it's not easy to really choose a career path for a decade.
A decade.
Yeah, I mean, he is no other person than the charming Adam Stephen Lewis, who is joining us on the show today.
I can't wait to actually meet this particular person. My friend has been talking about this particular person, and I cannot wait for him to come on the program and share with us his knowledge, his understanding, and how beautiful this career path has been for him. Absolutely. The challenge is also there's no beauty without pain. So both goes hand in hand. So yeah, like now my head is actually aching me because tying this thing on my head. Ooh. But let's have to do it because today's program is absolutely special.
All right, let's welcome our guest. All right, joining us this hour is the man of the moment, and I mean, someone who is going to blow us away on the show today.
I can't wait to be blown away.
It's not a person, like I mentioned earlier, Idem Stephen Lewis. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Not with all the government name. What's going on?
I mean, you look so... no, we are not from my
No, we
don't do that here. And I want to say you look so...
Thank you.
What's the word? Such a Prince Charming.
No, he looks stunning.
He looks stunning.
Actually.
He looks gorgeous.
I wish we could, you know, let him stand up and show you his feet.
It's just
it's very bold and very chill in a way. Very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
I need to come and learn.
You need to learn.
Yeah, all right.
Today I did my best. I said today customer is coming. No, this person cannot beat me in my house, but this person is already beating me.
Yeah, thank God he beat both of us. So only me would have been paid.
No.
We try. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Today we are talking about costuming as an act of storytelling, because you know storytelling cuts across different. There are so many elements that you know define what storytelling is. But before we go into all of that, we would want to know, for those who might be interested, like this Prince Charming man, you don't even know much about him. So who is Adam Lewis, and can you please take us down memory lane, how your journey began?
How my journey began, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I'm Adam Stephen Louis. I'm a fashion stylist, costumer. I'm an entrepreneur as well. So basically, how my journey started was I've always known I'll be in fashion, one way or the other.
From the womb.
Okay.
Well, basically, I can say from SS1. Actually.
Okay. Yeah, that's very relatable.
Because there was a magazine then, which was like the OG magazines we used to have then, and I saw the Olasego pieces, and I was like, I actually want to be like this. Because the initial plan was for me to, study medicine or pharmacy or any of that. And then along that, I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. And then I'll just do fashion, all of that. And then, but I ended up doing accounting still. But when I was doing accounting, I was like, I'm still going to do fashion, because I started out as a self-taught illustrator. So I would draw outfits, even in class, going on, I'll be drawing, illustrating. And after that, I got like my first 9-to-5 job, which I did for, I think, about almost 2 years plus. And then I left, go back to fashion, and I wanted to have like my own fashion brand initially, which was why I started out as a self-taught illustrator. And then when I came back to fashion 3 years later, after I left, it was not a thing of seeing that, we have like different genres of fashion we can actually get into. There's the styling, there's merchandising. And then I worked with a fashion brand then as the in-store, my name's sales associate and, the stylist. And I said, okay, you know what? I can actually put one or two together. And then I started styling freelancing. Then I left the brand, and then I just became freelance on my own. My first shoot was basically with a friend, a colleague now in the industry, who we just had a random shoot with a photographer who's like a very good friend now. And basically that's how like the journey started. So it was like from one shoot to another till I got like my first TV commercial job, which was like my own. And, it came like from someone who was random. It wasn't from an industry person. I just got a call and I was like, hey, I know you do this. There's a job, X, Y, Z, and, it just happened. And from there, I just started getting more gigs, doing my own things. And finding a way to, you know, implement TV commercials, short films into it, not just, you know, streamlining it to just fashion itself. Yeah.
That's very beautiful.
Thank
wow.
you.
I took away a lot from what you just said. Number one is that, oh my God, what you've always wanted to be is something that is always going to be at the back of your mind, no matter if you've deviated. Most of us have actually deviated.
Yeah, I could relate. You know,
you can relate, actually. I personally cannot relate because right from when I was in primary 3, I always knew I wanted to be a broadcaster. I didn't do choreography.
We all tried that same media.
I didn't go out of my own space, even though sometimes my mind is shaking right now, but we are still good. And the second thing is that always have people that align with your vision in your circle. His friend, is the photographer, whatever, and everything.
You might not have that immediately, but I feel like as you grow, you work towards it and just ensure that you find people who align with you, and it would actually motivate you to actually do more.
Exactly, and that's what I think. That's what even where they come, because they must have seen something you've done before for them to now come in.
Exactly.
So grace is not just all about it. It's about your hard work, what you've put into it, what you've dedicated into it. So if you are actually
preaching.
I am today. We are always preaching on screen time in one way or the other, because we get to listen to inspiring stories of people. You know, it's not all about everybody has one backup bone at the back of their house or anything like that. Some people just strive from the beginning, and they are here today, and we can see that they are actually inspiring people. So we have to learn from what they've done.
Yes, interesting one out there. I personally, anyone who knows me, I love reading people's biographies, just because I know I can learn one or two things from it, and it's so inspiring. The story is yours, and one thing I would want to ask is, fine, while growing up you knew you wanted this, you understand, but sometimes, you know, circumstances happen and life happens, then you just decide that I don't want to do this again, you understand. So why did you decide to stay on course?
So I mean, I've been there like 3 times actually, and the last one was, I think, 2023 actually. Yeah, it was towards the end of the year. I just told my friend, I was like, yeah, I'm done, I'm out. First time was 2021. I was like, yeah, I'm out. 2022 came. Along the line, I mean, God always will send someone along your way, and then, you know, he came along and, you know, he held my hand and was like, yeah, we're going on that journey again. And then we continued. 2023, I was like, I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. I just kept, it was like a total crash out on a call. And then, you know, he spoke to me and was like, what you're doing, nobody's doing it like you.
Wow.
You know, that kind of thing. Because he was also in the industry before he relocated, and it's like, nobody's doing what you're doing, the way you're doing it, XYZ, XYZ. And then I was like, I'll just give it 6 months and see how it goes. And after 6 months, I promise you, I'm out. You know, I even had to learn like a total skill differently in tech. Because I'm like, I need to have a backup plan.
Yes, that's
true. I can't just, you know, pull out and then it's like, okay, what next? Exactly. Start to learn like different skill, product management, virtual assistant. I'm like, okay, I have to now. So yeah, I'm good to go. Exactly. And then 2024 started. I found myself into it again. So it was like shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot again. And this year has been like the year that I actually saw. I was like, okay,
that person that had your hand really saw.
Because when I put 2024 and 25 together, I would say, oh, you know, like my own personal project that I've done myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm proud. Like I could actually do this, because then it was a thing of when will it come, when will it come, when will it come. And then I feel like having your own confidence and growing and basking in it was one thing that helped me along the line. Like no matter how it be, something will come.
Very true.
Because I'm just like, I had to trust in my God. Like I know what I do, and to the point where I even clocked it recently. I was like, I can't even believe that, you know, I've actually said no to certain jobs. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that one. And I'm like, me will be like, give me, I'm going to do it.
So now we are choosing, you know, it's like choosing grocery.
Like, no, I don't think I'm going to do this actually. And I mean, just confidence, I think, is one thing that's helped me. And most times we grow confidence unconsciously. So I think that was me growing confidence unconsciously, and that helped me, you know, for 2025 to 24 rather to 25 now, and, you know, just keep going into that same direction. It's not easy though, but
it's not,
because in an industry where people look at you as are you worth it? Are you not? Should we use this person? So if that confidence is like your go-to friend at all times.
Actually do that.
Yeah, let me hold your hand. I can say, yeah. No, what I'm even saying is that the person heard his hand and told him. So I'm telling him, 2026 is going to be a better year.
Better year, actually.
Surely, I know that. And okay, before Kike is going to ask the next question, because, you know, you are so much interested in getting to know about costuming, and you've also been on movie sets as well. So I mean, it's she's a woman of many parts.
I know.
But
right?
today is not.
It's only costume today. We are doing costume.
Yeah, costume. And now, okay, we are talking about costume, and because it requires a whole lot. We earlier on we were talking about how costume can evoke emotions in people,
mood, and everything,
and also help to interpret the role, the character, and all of those things. So let's look at how costume can evoke emotion and also align virtually with the story or the style of the production. Yes.
So basically, it starts with the storyline. So if the storyline is very clear and concise and translated very well, it would actually help the costumer or the stylist to then translate that. Because there was one that I did this year which showed at Cannes Film Festival. I was on the styling team for that. It showed at Cannes Film Festival in May, and it was more about a single mother who had lost her husband. She was now having to drive down 4 rounds to make a living for herself and for her children. And when I read the scripts, which for me was interesting, I didn't even know it was going to do so well to the point of Cannes Film Festival.
Cannes, that is big.
Actually,
wow.
And they sent me the script, which from the person that was like in charge of everything, and then I went through it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then when I read it, I had like the meeting was clear and concise, like, oh, want her to look this way, and it wasn't going to be something that was going to be dressy, toned down, everyday life of someone who's like, suffering, trying to make ends meet. So they're like different phases where she would go from looking like this, like suffering, and she just lost her husband, to then she's struggling. Exactly. So we had to then translate that into the everyday life. Like I said, like the Danfo drivers would dress up, but I mean it's a woman, so you have to dress her into a man to make her look like she's doing like the man's job to survive and all that thing. It was tasking, but the same way interesting, because that way I was able to then translate that into different stages. And it's really important because it helps the characters align with the story as well.
Exactly.
Because
they address the part already.
Yeah, because oftentimes with Nollywood, I mean, they're doing a good job though, but I feel like there's some stories that I've actually watched in the movies, and then it's a bit overdressed.
A lot, actually.
It's a bit overdressed, and then I realized at a point that I feel like people just putting more effort into the outfits than the story itself, and I'm like, there's no balance, which I feel like we should have. Even for makeup, I still drag makeup artists like sometimes when I see the makeup on movies, because if you're shooting like an indoor scene where she's like maybe chill,
when she sleeps, when she wants to go to bed,
or she just woke up,
and I'm like, what? Exactly. And then she's still on, she has her wig on. I'm like, what's going on
here? You can
even
have the wig on, but the makeup is heavy, and then the outfits they're not laid back. And I feel like for me, I've been lucky enough to have short films project like that who in different ways have actually aligned with the story, from the costuming.
Exactly.
So it's nothing like, it wasn't out of context or out of the box where you say, oh, let's give her, if for someone who's suffering, give her this whole high fashion boo-boo for her to wear. No, it had to be like, he had to relate to the storyline, which I feel like, for me, I've been grateful to have like stories and films that actually translate from the styling to the storyline as well, which helps the production then create everything properly.
I actually think I agree with everything you've said, but I feel like it's more of the fact that you understand your job. That's why you could interpret those, them into dressing and stuff like that. When it comes to Nollywood, I can point out thousands of mistakes that they do, but we wouldn't take away the fact that they have good storyline, good production, and every other thing. Little things, and what they don't understand, like little things spoil a lot of things. Because I think I was sharing a movie. I was watching it upstairs, because I do watch movie almost every time.
We all watch movies.
I watch every time. So upstairs, and I was watching a movie, a Nollywood movie on YouTube. I'm not going to mention the name. I'm not going to mention the channel. So the thing is that they were trying to depict a Y2K stuff, 2007 thereabout. But the dressing didn't depict Y2K. I can relate to Y2K dressing. It's as if I'm not made to sell out, but at least I know I still dressed.
I mean, it's currently in vogue right now.
Exactly. So there were a lot of errors. I'm like, no, this is not a Y2K wig. This is not a Y2K. Y2K wig is more of skull. It's more of bob. It's more of the makeup is more of ashy.
Like the 1 million braids.
The makeup is like you're a ghost. You understand? They make the beads,
the exaggerated brows,
the chalk. That was the era of choker and stuff. But they didn't really impute all of this. Storyline was beautiful, but it threw me off balance.
It didn't translate into the whole...
Exactly. So some people don't watch movie the way some watch movie. Some people watch movie more than the rest.
What I normally say is, they're stylists, they're customer, there's customers. I mean, it depends on who you would give the project to that can handle it, because also research helps. Yeah, because I know there are times where I'll probably get a brief for a shoot, and I'm obviously making research on how, you know, they want me to execute it immediately. It might be for a fashion brand, it might be a TV commercial. I need to then know how I'm going to then translate the outfit for them to fit the client's brief as well, because if you don't do that and you get on set for fittings, it will then look like you don't know your job. So you need to go prepared, you know, little research. It might not be something too heavy or too tedious, just it might be just something minor, just, you know, check here, check there, and, you know, that also helps you together. I mean, for YTK seems easy to pull at the same time.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's not too easy. But it's easy if you know your juice. If you don't know your juice, it will be too tedious for you to execute.
I am watching this movie as an audience, and I could see a lot of things, you know. Even going to the comment section, people were like, no, this outfit is not it, everything. You know, people were talking about it, and I'm like, no, you guys could have done better, because the storyline was about campus life. You know,
well, campus life way back then was, obviously, we know how it was.
Exactly. I can remember
we know how it was. She had like the boot cut jeans.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
On the first.
The return of Jennifer. We could see all of those in that
jeans,
movie.
the spaghetti strap. Yeah.
Even
true.
all of those. I don't know why they just did not do it very well. But I want to ask if there is an independent level to being a costumier on a movie set, or do you need to do a lot of talking to maybe directors and producers before you put together your stuffs?
That as well. You know, you have to, you meet people daily. I mean, like I said, you have to show up, and if you don't show up, people might not see you that much. So, but when you put in good quality of work, people could see, people will find you, and they'll want you. But other times you have to, you know, talk to somebody that, hey, I want to do this, and you might come in as an assistant to do it. So it's basically the thing of, you know, prove yourself, let me see what you can do. And when you prove yourself and you feel like, oh, you can handle certain project, then they start calling you independently on your own. But I mean, if you have grace, they just start calling you on your own itself, because there are certain things in the industry where they'll need to see your track record of that particular thing.
Even you claim you know how to do.
You know how to do, because even as a stylist, you may do different things, but there's going to be one that's your strength. And if you're lucky, everything is your strength. Well, good for you. But if you know, because people are watching definitely, and you know, and I know I was talking to someone one time, and I was like, oh, you know, TV commercial gigs here, and she's like, I won't book you for TV commercials, yeah. And she gave me good reasons, because she hasn't seen the TV commercials that I've done, because again, you might do some jobs, they don't come out so as well. But I've seen you do fashion this, you know. If there's anything, any day, it's you I'm going to call.
Okay.
But that, so it's like someone has seen where your strength is. So even when I've done this, she hasn't seen the other stuff. So which makes sense. So they need to see like your core to know that, okay, fine, this is what you can do. I know that anytime I can call on you. So then you might have to, you know, go out for events, you know, talk to directors. You might talk to them at first, and you know, they might not budge, because obviously they'll be scared at first. Like, are you sure you can do this? Because it's movie are like, they're huge.
Yes, a lot of money has gone into
production. If you fumble in your departments, that's trouble. That's like setback for production team itself, and trust me, a professional will not want that as well. So you might have to meet directors, talk to them. I mean, if you're bold enough, you know, talk to them, say, oh, you know, I can do this pay. Just if you say, okay, fine, you don't want them to pay, maybe just sort the outfits and everything. Yeah, you can tell them that one. But if you want to, you know, be on that production, you can, you know, assistant for someone, and you go into the production scene. That way you're also building your name, in a way building your portfolio. Easy. I mean, you might not have direct access to the full job itself because you're an assistant, but in a way you showed up and, you know, you did part of it. So that way you get to grow. Before you then become independent, and there are people that then, you know, solicit for you.
The thing about the industry that I've noticed is that some people have the final say. So maybe one of those things, maybe one of those things also, maybe one of those things also affects the job of some costumiers, because I'm trying to give them a grace here.
Yeah.
Maybe they do a lot of good work, and maybe the director or the producer says, no, I don't want this, I want it like this, I want it like that. So how then do you defend yourself in that way?
So the thing is this, one thing I've realized in this job is you won't please everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, you honestly won't. You might be on a set where you've done everything right, but somehow it doesn't sit well with maybe the producer or the director. And they will pick on you in different ways, you know. And when that happens, you may not doubt yourself, because you not see them play with other people, like, you know, they're very playful, they're cheerful. Then when it's you, it's like Yeah, they're very stiff. So that may make you question yourself, but I want you to know that it's not you.
It's just
because
them.
it's just them,
It's
truthfully,
them.
because you've done your part, and I feel like, which brings back again to confidence. When you stand in your ground and you know that, okay, fine, you did everything that you're supposed to do as a professional, you asked the right questions, you were following everything that you were meant to follow, everything's going to be good. Because if you start doing, people pleasing, oh, let me run this, let me do this, trust me, like at some point,
It's going to affect your job production.
It's going to affect, exactly, because it then feels like you don't have a voice of your own.
Exactly.
So once you lose the little voice that you have, it's game over, truthfully.
So I think you've spoken about directors. So now let's talk about all the challenges you have with, actors, models, and other creative in the industry. So how do you deal with that?
On set, right?
Yeah,
yes,
so
because sometimes some actors could be...
Because like I said, I was watching a movie one time like that. It was a Yoruba Nollywood movie. And there was a particular woman that was dressing a certain type of way. I don't know if you remember the movie. I think I've spoken to you about the movie before.
Okay.
It was an allergy, whatever.
Now
you got it. Yeah.
I decode that.
You decode it. Oh, clock it. So the person that was playing the character kept on dressing the same way, and I'm like, what you're playing is not depicting what you're. You're wearing a dress. You're an alaja, but then you're putting on chori, Indian, whatever, and it was just looking very tacky, and I'm like,
it's giving us clear already.
I don't even want to. I just know I don't know. I don't have people do chori, please, I beg. So the thing is that
no budget.
Even at that, I just feel like there's some things that I feel like some actors do dictate for some consumers because of the fact that maybe you're just an upcoming person. So just like you said, your confidence, your standing on your word, is very, very important.
So the first commercial that I ever did. The model is like, he's built, he goes to the gym and all of that thing, and so his thigh is like on the big side, and when I got his measurements, I got like a pants that would fit. I even left like 2 inches extra on both, for him, and we went for fitting right in front of the client. He just said, oh, this thing is tight.
Wow.
I'm like, you couldn't even wait to tell me. He just said in front of the client. I'm like, I then measured it for him. I'm like, this is what you sent through your manager. This is what I got for you. So how is it still tight? I was like, okay, cool, no problem. I'll sort you out. I'll get you another outfit. I did. Still, the inches that I left for the first one, I still left extra again for this one. And then he got there and it's like, oh, it's tight. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do.
I feel like this one has to be a very, very moody person.
Yeah, and then, he came and it's like, oh, it's still tight. I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do. So it's either you wear it or you go come and get you. Well, this time was literally in front of the director. I'm like, either you wear this or you go and get your outfit because you didn't hire me. And because if you don't have a voice, they'll try to walk over you. Yeah. I've seen it happen.
Clock it.
I've seen it happen, There was this one that actually happened in front of me, where I made agreements on everything we were going to do, and then on the day of the shoot, she was like, oh, can we get extra? There's the way she looked at me that I was able to register that, what is coming will not be nice. So I just stood there and was like, yeah, it's not happening. No. And she's like, okay, cool, no problem then. Let's go ahead with this.
Exactly.
Wow. I'm like, yeah, because if you don't talk, even with a model, I remember one time, I think it was a makeup artist or a hairstylist, they had done hair for her, and she said, oh, I don't like it. And the hairstylist was like, then leave. Really, because if you, honestly, your voice, I will say it again, your voice is important, and if you let them walk over your voice, one way or the other, model the client. I mean, I know they are paying money still, but you also need to understand that
they're not paying for your dignity and your respect.
Your dignity and respect is really important, because if you lose that part of you, then I don't know how you're going to cope with your brand, because you might be kind to certain clients, they can still badmouth you.
Exactly. You can't.
Which was I said, you can't please everybody. Just show up, be professional, do your job, and just pray that one way or the other, they get you back again, they get you for another gig. Because if you just have to do, oh, let me suck up to this person.
Yeah.
They just feel like, oh, you're just trying to get too close to me, and we know how that can be, even with our personal life, when people try to get too close to us.
Like you're farming them.
Exactly. So
we don't do that here.
You don't want that.
Honestly, sometimes all of these things that you feel like are going to make you lose a job may even get you more of this gig, because they will know not to deal with you a certain type of way. You don't care about. I feel like you might care about what people perceive of you, but don't let people walk over you, because you feel like don't be an enabler. It doesn't work for everybody. Don't think because I want you to hire me again and again, and I'm going to allow you work all over me. Money comes and money goes.
Money comes and goes.
But your respect, your dignity, your home training, my dear, it matters though.
Really
honestly.
Important, actually.
Absolutely. I think you have to go.
I'm enjoying myself because
yes, you have to go on a break, right?
Yeah, we have to go on a break.
Yes, you just have to go on a quick break. We will be right back.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back. Here watching Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV, and it has been a very interesting moment on the show because we have an amazing man, a fashion stylist, someone who has been in the game for a very long time, and it's not easy. It's not that EDM, Stephen Lewis, and he has been taking us on his journey. And I'm quite sure Kike and we've learned so much.
I have learned
today.
a lot, actually.
And looking at costuming as an act of storytelling, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot,
right.
And I've really had a very good time, even away from
enjoyed the show.
I've been on the studio, even behind the scene. We've had so much to discuss. I know that's interesting.
And he's a very fun person.
Yeah, and again, before you go on, a few days ago was his birthday.
Yeah.
So you say belated happy birthday.
Thank
you so much.
I'm not supposed to sing for you.
Do you have the voice?
I do.
Because I know myself.
No, you know what? 1-0. You know I do come back. I do come back.
I was just being sincere.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm not even going to sing again. But I don't have a voice. Hey, that one enter.
About the same happy birthday. I
so
wish
much.
you the very best of life.
Yeah.
And come 2026, I mean, it's going to be a bigger you,
Yeah.
a better you, and a more flourishing you.
Amen.
I'm no pastor. I know you go there. I'm no pastor. All right, still on costuming, still storytelling. We've talked about so many things. Now let's go on a lighter mode, because it doesn't have to be so, But let's look at it. Nigerian filmmakers, when it comes to storytelling, say a lot. And with someone like you who has a lot of potential, and there are many filmmakers out there. Are there filmmakers you would love to work with in Nigeria, or they're just so imposed you want to work with? Because sometimes when you ask people, they begin to mention Hollywood.
I know, I mean, Nigeria at home.
Oh, I mean, for Nigeria at home, Kemi Adetiba, Kunle Afolayan, Tope Oshin, those are like the three.
Tope Oshin, amazing filmmakers.
Yeah, because their story and cinematography is, when you watch their movies, you're actually intrigued and interested to I wish I could get a project like this. You know, something major that I want to be involved in, yes. So, I mean, they capture every moment and every story as well. So, like, those 3 filmmakers from Nigeria, yes.
Okay.
Those are what I'd like to work with.
Doesn't mean that we don't want to work with others, but
I mean, others
they
are
the
welcome.
top.
Yeah,
please
welcome. Others are welcome. I'll work
but
with
they are
you,
just
you know,
at
bring the
top.
script.
Yeah.
As long as I believe that you have a very beautiful story.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everything necessary for that production to be visually appealing.
Yeah, to the audience.
Is the right thing. So
yeah.
why not?
Why not? We are here. We are accepting job.
We're accepting jobs.
We're accepting.
Thank you.
So, me, I'm just learning that you are also a creative producer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
So let me break it down.
That's a very big name. Okay, let's go.
So for the creative producer part, yeah, it's let's say for instance, you know, a new fashion brand. Let me use that as an example. You know, they're about to launch. They don't know anybody.
Okay.
You know, they probably seen my work. I'm like, oh, hey, I love what you do. I like you to style this, but I don't know anybody. So then, obviously, the producer jobs, you know, I get the team. The photographer, videographer, makeup, hair, the models, the casting. So basically, I manage the entire production.
Everything. Oh, okay, that's very beautiful.
Yeah, so, and you know, I've done that on like 4 different occasions, which is tasking but also interesting. So that way I add that to my portfolio as something that I'm able to do.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why I said, you know, creative producer.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah.
The name is very fancy and I love it.
It's
I mean,
fancy,
being a producer, you just have to oversee all
basically
the
like
projects.
oversee all the projects and make sure that everything goes well as planned and, you know, the client is satisfied, basically.
That's very good. Let me quickly ask you a question that relates to that because we're Nigerians. What do you think about the Nigerian fashion brands right now? What do you see us?
10 over 10.
Honestly, I agree with you. I honestly do agree with you.
Honestly, because I was at Lagos Fashion Week recently, and you know, it's interesting to see what Nigerian brands are doing.
Yeah.
The technique that they're, you know, putting into their craft is really
the
interesting.
Culture, everything.
The culture, the
oh
heritage.
My God, it's beautiful.
It's really interesting. You know, when you see the process most of the brands go through to, you know, create these pieces, you then have to value what they're doing because it's really interesting. The design, the technique, the confidence they're working with is really important, and you know, they're doing beautiful work. They're selling to the international market. They're selling locally.
International market is very important.
And you know, every market is important, but if you feel like the international is more important than the local, then that's fine, as long as you know you're doing the job.
And you're not just, it doesn't mean that you're putting the local behind. They will always shop.
Actually,
you know?
the locals will always still shop,
Yeah.
but you know, on like global stage, 10 over 10 for Nigerian designers, like they're doing it. Because every time I'm like probably on TikTok,
yes,
you see like people
Even,
buy Nigeria, buy Nigeria. It's actually moving. It's like a global movement now, like the entire fashion scene now. And
I guess the next oil and gas.
It's actually fashion.
It is.
It is not.
It's interesting to see and
It's
witness.
not more the Afrobeat alone right now. Even our food.
Nah, our food.
It's
the
everywhere.
outfits,
Everybody wants to
because
try
for the
Nigerian
outfit
food.
is more of, we found a way to infuse culture into it.
Yes,
so
exactly.
it's not interesting for people to want to wear. So they see it as the new cool, and you know, they're doing like great technique, great designs that people want to buy into, and yeah, it's a good movement.
Because sometimes I don't just listen to musical videos.
Yeah.
I love watching reviews of music. Somebody's listening to the movie, the music, and then they're reviewing.
Right.
I get to understand it better than just listening to the music all by myself.
So brands like Kilenta, Fruche, Orange Culture.
Yeah.
I mean, there are lots. They're doing
a lot of them actually, and some of them are only specialized in Bubu, the Kampala, whatever,
Kampala,
right? And it's very
now,
beautiful because my best friend came around recently, like I said earlier on, behind the scene, and she bought a lot of Nigerian prints.
Yeah,
she's selling it there.
The
right
prints
now.
are interesting.
And the thing is that she said, and that's the bare minimum of what we have in the country, like the normal Bubu that we all wear in our house. Like we even use it to do a lot of things at home.
Yeah.
But then she said every time she puts on that outfit,
it's interesting.
More than 100 people, like she said, I'm not even exaggerating. More than 100 people see me white from America. Where did you get it? I want to get it. Like, you know, even
so
at a place
when you
work.
wear it abroad, the whites they're fascinated by it.
Yeah.
So
Maybe because of the colors, I don't know.
So now the prints are looking more colorful, more vibrant, and again, people have found a way to be playful around
with them.
So being playful around it now makes them more creative. So it gives them creative freedom to do more, to express themselves with the print. So that way it's interesting. If you check Dialab.
Oh yeah, I think I know Dialab.
Dialab, like if they have a pop-up now, trust me, they'll sell out. Yeah, like they will sell it now because the prints are interesting.
Yeah.
You want to wear them, the colors, the bubu. they're doing good right now.
I mean, look at Vicky James. She's everywhere. Look at Prudence. They're all. Look at
no,
Tubo.
Prudence is. I saw her as students like 2 weeks ago.
Like they even won some prize.
And I'm proud because
proud of them.
The way the students are, learning and what they're doing in the fashion school, it's really important and
very
it's
important.
Really good. Because when I see them, I'm like, wow, in 2 months,
yes,
wow, they're doing good actually.
Even with the hair, even with the hair.
Oh yeah, hairstyling too is actually like a movement.
I don't know if you know Adefunke or something. You might know.
There's Adefunke, there's Nifemi Large. They're doing like really interesting hairstyles in the fashion space, and it's trending on a global scale.
Global scale, actually.
I think I would have to rethink.
You think your profession?
Yeah, it's all about the bag.
Yeah.
All right. I'm already coming to the end of this segment. Yes, I know.
Because you cannot come here and me not ask you what you are wearing today. Oh. Did you style yourself? You brought a bag into the studio. I don't know if I can show you that bag. I love if you could just show that bag. That bag. And Tolani badge has something like
something similar to that.
Something similar. Yeah. And it is very, very funny that Nigerians are just very creative people. So what inspired this outfit today?
So basically, it was just something, simple, something, because my style in a way is very military, not too much, not too loud, and it's turned down but still make a statement.
As I said, bold but then
chill. Bold but chill, yeah. So I just wanted to do something me. I don't want to do anything extravagant, I just had this idea that I made myself.
You made it yourself?
Yeah. Then the blazer I got for myself, then the inner shirt, and the shoes I made them from my brand, Obong Leather, actually, because I make shoes as well on the side.
Please tell us
the name again.
So the name of the brand is Obong Leather, OBONG Leather, basically underscore on Instagram.
Yeah. Because I know that Obong is a very
so I'm a
powerful.
So I'm a tribal man. Obong means king. The ruler, so
no wonder they call Kemadisi about that. So I've always been like, I wanted to know the meaning.
So for me, the brand was the thing about you wear it to feel like a king, you feel powerful, you feel superior.
Oh wow, that's very beautiful.
No wonder you say when I called him royal, you're royal, and then when I was I knew I was in the spirit. I knew.
Honestly, I think I'm going to take the picture of the bag and I'm going to insert it because you need to see that bag. The bag, the color is very different from what he's wearing, but then it looks so put together. I don't even know how he did it.
Was the last minute?
Last minute? Hey!
What if you had a lot of time?
What are you going to do? Oh, God.
Wow, that's interesting. Before we allow you go, the year is gradually coming to an end, and I just want to know because, before we know it, start saying Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year.
But basically, what are you most grateful for 2025?
The project that I've worked on. Grateful for life and, grateful particularly for growth because I did like self-evaluation, early this month, and I was like, regardless of everything that has happened in my life and all of that thing, I've seen the growth, like from last year, basically in a year, I've seen the growth that's happened, and I'm grateful because as a freelancer, you know how it can be.
Yes.
Yeah, and for this year, I've seen like immense growth, the projects I've been involved in, and having support, which I found along the way, which was really important for me, and all of that thing. There's like no dull moments. So it's like when you're feeling down, this one's like, get up. Okay. We're going to we have something to be grateful for, that kind of thing. So have like that community, little community that I have, just keeps me together, and I'm grateful for that. Actually.
I'm inspired.
Thank you.
All right, actually, I do want to ask you another thing.
Okay. Now you've actually described yourself in a lot of ways, but in 3 words, can you describe your personality for us? 3 words.
Let me try.
Try.
In 3 words. Well, a bit fun.
Yeah,
creative.
you are fun.
Let me just say fun and creative.
You need one more.
You need one more.
Spontaneous?
It's spontaneous. Are you?
Spontaneous in a way.
In a way.
Yeah, but I mean, still it's the creative part, So,
another
one. You have cancelled one more. Let's go.
Okay, so fun, creative, reliable.
Okay,
I love that.
It's reliable.
So that means
I
can come read the wardrobe since you're reliable.
Are you joking? Oh my God!
Not the wardrobe.
Not the wardrobe. We don't approve that.
All right, this is all we can have on this segment of Screen Time, and thank you once again for coming.
Thank you.
It's been an insightful and interesting segment, and I mean, I'm quite sure. Definitely, when we invite you some other time, you'd always want to come back. All right, we have to go on a quick break right now. We'll be right back.
in the world today, everyone is a consumer. And as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrives.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
Guys, welcome back from that short break, and this is still Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV, and that was Adam Stephen Louis on the program for about the conversation we are having, costumiers. You know, he is a costumier and he looks really, really beautiful. Like I said earlier before we went to the break, I'm going to take the picture of that bag and I'm going to insert it in the clip here. So it is very, very important that we know that costumiers are very important on our project, whether we like it or not, because it's most likely depicts the mood, the personnel, the character that we want to show the world. So right now, I think it's first the most favorable time on the program.
I didn't even know I had any.
You don't know?
Favorites.
But they always using my movie release update too.
Anyway, since she has said it, who am I to say otherwise?
Okay,
anyway.
I'm always right. Have you forgotten that?
Yeah, you're always right.
Exactly.
I know, right? So we are moving on to our top 5 countdown. And you know, it's always an interesting moment. It's always refreshing because I mean, this moment you just have to do it of 1 + 1 together, and you know, I missed several options. You just have to, you know, pick 1 or 2. So on our top 5 countdown, we are considering 5 movies and series that gave visual appealing costume and their design and how well they evoke emotion in the viewers got us all talking. So coming on number 5 spot is no other than Single Not Searching.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I love it.
I am single, but you
but
know
not searching.
I am not searching.
Period.
All right. So this movie highlights the lives of 4 friends whose journey cuts across laughter, pain, tears, and joy. The use of costume is appealing, and in every scene, it gave us something visual aesthetic.
Ooh, I love it.
Something visually aesthetic.
If you haven't seen Single Not Searching, please go see it. The beautiful actresses, it's the Atlanta, Ghanaian, Nigerian combined together, and it was giving. So now let's go into another one, which is Omogeto the Saga. I feel like everybody would agree that this movie, the costume was beautiful. In fact, every Omogeto, the costumes were very, very beautiful. It is a 2020 movie by Funke Akindele and JJC Skills. The use of costume in the movie depicted the right mood and showcased each character through it, you know, and we love it.
Yeah, interesting one. And coming on number 3 spot is Anikulapo, Rise of the Scepter. Yeah. This is a movie produced by Kunle Afolayan. The use of costume aligned with the tone of the production of the series,
which is very, very important.
Yes.
Actually, every Anikulapo movie, depicted that particular movie.
Particularly
very,
this series, anyway.
I was waiting for King of Boys because it just popped in my mind, like, where is King of Boys? You know, we have to. You know, King of Boys, we have other productions like that are very, very beautiful. Yeah. And this particular one we're talking about is The Return of the King. This is a 2021 political crime thriller that established characterization through the use of costume that supported the style of production.
Yes, interesting. I remember the two, and it was, everyone was like, this costume is costuming.
It's costuming, no.
You know, because we're looking at movies and series all together, so we just have to, you know, include it, and very nice. And coming on number 1 spot is no other movie than Christmas in Lagos. And you know, this is 30 December already. I remember watching this movie, I was like, this costume is just too, it's
good.
Too visually appealing.
Even the audio, everything was just, you know, was just marinating together.
Exactly. You know, so the Jade Oshiberu production won Best Costume at the 2025 African Magic Viewers Choice Awards, the AMVCA, and no doubt the movie purged our emotions through the use of costume. Like I said earlier on, it's so interesting to,
very beautiful.
To really say Christmas in Lagos, and all the 5 movies, series,
a lot of other ones actually.
I mean, so more. If I remember,
even T-Cam, To Kill a Monkey, you could see the character of Sunshine Roseman.
Yes, even Efemini, everyone. When they were poor, the costume made us understand.
Yeah. Oh my God, she has to be the best one. That's the best one for me. It was beautiful, it was comical, it was even powerful, but then she's still not in that class yet, but it was just amazing.
Yeah, amazing one, you know. So moving away from that, I mean, that's our next series anyway. But I mean, this is another segment, Celebrity of the Week.
My favorite, one of my favorites.
So is our Celebrity of the Week, who would you rather not be?
It has to be this person.
It has to be this person, no other person than Idem Stephen Lewis, a fashion stylist, creative producer, costume designer, and entrepreneur. A man of many parts.
Many parts, and also a creative producer.
Yes.
I'm gonna put that because I love the name. It's very fancy.
I mean, so he's doing amazing in so well, and we can only root for him. Now let's move to
Don't introduce it for me.
Wait, now what's your own?
No, I don't want you to talk about it because this man, if you're talking about this thing like why you're always very excited.
I will switch off the camera now.
You switch off? Okay, go switch it off. Let's see what the viewers are going to say.
all right.
Okay, let's introduce it. I want to feel myself.
You want to be yourself?
Yeah, so yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
So this is one segment that she loves. If it was possible, we would just have only this segment on the show. But you know one thing, I cannot agree. You know, I can't. All right, it is movie release update.
Yes.
And she always informs us about movies we should get to see.
Yeah.
And reasons you should watch them without giving spoilers.
Giving spoilers. We don't give spoilers. We don't do that here. You have to go and see this movie for you to know what it is talking about. And this movie release update o'clock. For me, it is my favorite time. You know, I love to watch movies and I love to see beautiful things that just goes beyond just what we're seeing on screen. I love the camera movement. I love everything, the storyline, the costume.
Yes, the costume. Let emphasis
it is that. Me, and that's how we do it here. The first movie we're going to be reviewing today is Wars Between Us on Blessing Obasi TV on YouTube, starring Bam Bam Omomi Adeni Bunyo, our own Achalugo One, and Stan Nze. Just not any movie that is coming on Blessing Obasi TV. She does an amazing job. We don't have money for Netflix. We don't have money for Prime Video. YouTube is your go-to. Exactly, you have data. Go and watch it on YouTube. I beg. And if you are the ones that say I don't want Nollywood President General among the nation, we are nothing. We are just here. We're having fun. So go watch that on Between Us. It's a very beautiful movie that talks about how our personality, our lifestyle, everything, our upbringing shape our view, and sometimes it can be traumatic and we don't even know that we are dwelling in that trauma. Bam Bam, she did amazing. You know, very soft-spoken. Yeah, Very soft-spoken, but then she do be giving us back to back. Now let's move to our mama, Ruth Kadiri, a land of gold on Ruth Kadiri 247 on YouTube, also starring and I'm too sweet, Kenzie, fine boy, and Annabelle Akpara, very pretty girl. Those are the greats, Prisma James and Frances Nwabunike. This is very star-packed. It's very, very beautiful movie. It's a very, very beautiful movie, actually. It's a local movie.
I saw the pictures,
yeah,
and I think the
costume was, it was amazing. So you have to go and see Land of Gold on Ruth Kadiri 247. Trust me, you're going to enjoy yourself. It is actually worth it. And now let's go to Bisola Ogumola. Bisola Ogumola TV dropped a movie, Cafe Edebiri.
So there's Bisola Ogumola or Bolaji. So I what is it?
Bolaji Ogumola, sorry. Bolaji Ogumola actually dropped Cafe Edebiri on our YouTube channel featuring Ikem Owo or Sophia. I didn't know I missed that man.
A man that is
super
talented.
He shaped our childhood. You need to watch him. Oh my God, I really, really do enjoy it.
One of the movies I enjoyed watching him in was in God Calling. I love his role
very
there.
Beautiful. So now he's here on the streets of YouTube. Where can you catch these people? They are good though, so you better go and watch it. Which is Cafe Edebiri, featuring Osofia, which is Nkem. Oh, I don't think too many people know his name as that. But then Bolaji Ogumola, Tina Umba. Tina Umba is on YouTube. Rono and Eso DK. Very beautiful production. The production talks about solely family, broken home, how to fix pieces together. Very beautiful. And now we have In Our Name on SODK TV featuring Ekama Etim Inyang. My own Ekama. My own Achalugo one. My beautiful favorite, talented actress. Ekama Etim Inyang, SODK, and my handsome. Somebody found me, I'm hot. Michael Dapper. So Michael Dapper is actually on this production. And you know when it comes to Michael Dapper and Ekama, the combo it do be bad. So go and watch the particular name on SODK TV. It is very, very beautiful. And if you want to laugh, you want to crack your ribs, you want to just be like, what is going on? Chaos, elter scatter, everything is just falling apart. Expired Love on Sonia Uche's TV on YouTube. Staring Sonia Uche herself, Nosa Rex. That's how you're going to laugh. You know what? Nosa Rex is done. There's nothing. I watched the blooper and they were trying to kiss in the blooper. And, I think she was being shy. It takes a lot of these actors and actresses to actually shoot some.
It's not easy.
So it wasn't like, who is booking my flight? If I don't kiss this sleep, there's nothing you can tell me. Is this how you used to do with other actors? It was so funny. And also Sultana Odyssey Ibrahim is actually in this one. She just concluded our Big Brother Naija season. Is it 10 over 10? Yeah, and she's also in the movie production. And she did amazingly well. And now, my fave of all time. Who else? Tell them now.
Why would I be? I don't want to help you blow your trumpet.
Help me blow my trumpet.
I don't want to blow
it now.
Anyway, it is miles away from home. From one and only Bimbo Ademoye. Have I tried?
Bimbo Ademoye. And this movie is very interesting because we have Papa Adekunle Ademoye in this movie. Her dad featured in this movie. And you know what? Two things go hand in hand. Her daddy, my favorite of all time, the most handsome, the most sought after bachelor, Timini Egbuson, and Sandra Okunzua. Trust me, this movie is very, very interesting. So, jokes apart, when Bimbo does a lot of production, our movies are very layered. It doesn't just come and spoil at us in our face like that. She builds it. Master from home depict the lifestyle of every young Nigerian, how we struggle, how we can travel to, places that we don't even know where you are going to, but then we go there and then we meet a lot of people. We meet people that are going to just, tear us apart, and then we come back home most times empty-handed. And it's also because the love of family. The love of family. Timini really killed this role. Bimbo Ademoye, you know her now. You don't talk too much. You go and watch Miles Away from Home on Bimbo Ademoye TV. It's just been how many days now? We've hit millions already. So go and join those millions of people that watch the goodness of that particular movie.
Interesting.
Miles Away from Home on Bimbo Ademoye TV. Go and watch it now. And now let's go on to what is coming in December. Omani Oboli decided to grace us, spoil us. She's like, it's not only one movie that is going to be coming this December. Not one, Not 2, but 5.
It makes me remember one movie. I don't want to mention the movie when they gave birth and they're like saying, "Is he a boy?" He said, "No."
No. So be ready, fasten your seatbelt because this ride is a lot. So, and then we have a lot of beautiful people. Imagine Daniel Etim and Sarah Martins. We have Michael Dapper and Bam Bam. We also have Michael Dapper and Sophie Soso. We also have Simini is on the street. Is in Amoni Eboli movie. Simini and Bam Bam. Imagine now. We have not seen the last person. Maybe it's a camera. We don't know, but we do be praying that it can be her or Detola Jones. But then we are actually going to be having fun on Amoni Eboli TV this particular December. So we are going to
the December is already
dirty already. So Ombule on YouTube Street. We cannot wait for that.
All right, thank you so much, Kike. Like I have said earlier, this is our most preferred, sweetest segment of the show.
Yeah.
If you see the way she's just
I'm just glowing. Look at me. I'm just a girl.
You'd have thought she won.
I won.
It is what it is anyway, and it is out of love for these guys, for what they do, how they entertain us, and not just entertainment. They inform, they educate, and they add spices to all of these things. And, so it's about time to close the curtain for today, and there's no time. Once you go on a journey, you just have to come back home, and home is where the heart is. So you have to go home now, and that is saying you've come to the end of the show today, and it's really been an amazing time on the show. I'm quite sure you've not just been entertained, you've been educated and informed, because we had an amazing guest on the show today who did justice to,
it's professional.
Yeah, it delved into the world of costuming as an art of storytelling, and it did super great. And I'm quite sure you've enjoyed yourself. Do you have any closing remark, anything? It is December already. And you just have to say happy new month and welcome to the last month of the year.
Exactly.
And I just want you to know that, in as much as you've tried to do so many things this year, probably some didn't work out, some worked out, you are still here breathing her life.
Oh my God, that's very, very important.
It's a whole lot. And 2025 has really shaken all of us as a nation, as individuals, as anything we could think of, but we are grateful.
Yeah, and just be very, very careful out there with all the news going on right now.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear any more bad news, but then it is what it is. We're Nigerians, and I pray we get over this as soon as possible.
Yes, and there are a lot of movies to watch.
Good evening, this is news at 6 on ConsumerHalla TV, and we're here on the news highlight. To round up the news for today on ConsumerHalla TV, I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Nigeria's premier financial technology company, OPay, has been named FinTech Company of the Year and Best FinTech in Cybersecurity at the 9th Tech Innovation Award. Also, Emirates Airlines has announced that it has been honored with the Travel Gold Award of Excellence for connecting Africa to the world in recognition of its outstanding contribution to African tourism, trade and cultural exchange. Another major highlight this evening is the federal government on Thursday moved to calm rising tensions among road contractors, assuring that all outstanding payment will be cleared before December 20th, 2025, following days of protest by contractors over mounting debt and stored project financing. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria has added its voice to growing concerns over insecurity in the country, urging the federal government to name and prosecute sponsors of terrorism and take immediate steps to halt the rising wave of kidnappings. In another highlight here, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekperikpe Ekpo, announced on Thursday that the federal government has taken a decisive step to revitalize the gas industry and stabilize power generation, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu authorized the settlement of 185 billion naira in long-standing debt owed to natural gas producers. The Director General of the Nigerian Copyright Commission, Dr. John Assain, has reiterated the Commission's commitment to combating piracy. He spoke on Thursday during the Nigerian Publishers Association's Diamond Jubilee, an AGM held at the Lekan Are Hall, Kakanfo Inn and Conference Center, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Now, the proceedings of the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, were altered on Thursday after a dispute arose over who was properly authorized to represent Nestor Limited and Nikonde Energy Limited in a $1 billion debt appeal. The appeal filed by First Trustees Limited and FBN Quest Merchant Bank Limited is challenging the ruling of Justice Daniel Osiago of the Federal High Court, Lagos, who on 20th November 2025 lifted a Mareva injunction that had previously frozen the account of Nestor Nikonde and their directors over an alleged $1 billion debt. And now, the Lagos State Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology, Mr. Olatunbosun Alake, has stated that the state plans to increase the contribution of information and communication technology to its economy by 100% by 2030. Another highlight here, a new project vehicle, Sunshine Joint Venture Infrastructure Limited, has been formally incorporated to spearhead the development of the proposed 500,000 barrels per day refinery and the free trade zone in Ondo State, marking a significant leap toward the realization of the ambitious project. Lastly, this evening, Airtel Africa has launched a formal, independent, competitive tender process to select a new external auditor. The telecoms and mobile money operator announced this on Wednesday. And that's all we'll be taking for the news today on ConsumerHallaTV. Thank you so much for joining us all through today. ConsumerHallaTV goes home now to return back on Monday by the hour of 8 a.m. for us to continue for the news updates in the country. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola, and in case you haven't followed us across all our social media platforms, please join us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, and also on TikTok, YouTube. Subscription is absolutely free at ConsumerHallaTV. Thank you so much for staying connected. Continue to enjoy the rest of your weekend and see you again on Monday.